procrastinators, and welcome to a celebration. Doctor Who is dead. I mean, really, it's been cancelled. The Christmas special that's upcoming, gone. Everybody that worked on it left. The show is now only an IP owned by the BBC with no plans for any future series. They're going to be shopping it around to other production companies, but yeah, I mean, that's going to take ages, so I don't think we're going to be seeing Doctor Who this side of 2030, right? I just don't see that happening. Doctor Who is going into hibernation for a while, so instead of mourning the loss of this fantastic show, I've decided to celebrate what we did get in this 20-year run, 2005 to 2025, by doing a tier list of... Look, I'm moving soon, and I've spent the entire fucking day in a loft swallowing spiders, so all I've got energy for right now is to think about Doctor Who. If it wasn't Doctor Who, I'd be fucking doing nothing. I'd just be a vegetable in the corner going, my arms hurt. So I'm going to think about Doctor Who, we're going to rank all the episodes. But I haven't made it hard for myself, is that I found a tier list of all the episodes, and they're all represented by one random screenshot from that episode, and I've mixed the order up. They're not in order anymore. This isn't the first episode of Doctor Who. So... I mean, it is from the first series, I know that. But yeah, we will have to be... I'll have to get my thinking cap on for some of this. I have one little tool on the other monitor, which you will not be able to see. I do have the Wikipedia list of all Doctor Who episodes in this era of Doctor Who, so I will be able to reference that if I forget the title of something. I'm like, oh, that's like the third episode of Series 4 or whatever. I'll be able to, go and have a search and see what the thing is, so the video doesn't take 1,000 years of me going, oh, fuck, I know this. And the second thing is, I've got this list of people who have all supported this video, so let's read that list out now. They are Adam Gill, Amy DeSweet, Bjorn Van Ryzen, Bryce Winter, Cody Miller, Drunk Ukrainian, Ellie Strange, Harmer Loddick, Jeffrey Bowen, Josie Stalesbury, Stephen Roddenberry, Stephen Tan, Stipsin, Video Nations, and Zachary Vupez. And with that... Thank you again to all my wonderful patrons. You are lovely. It is time for me to begin ranking these episodes. Also, since I did the last one of these, someone pointed out there's a presentation mode that's a lot wider and more useful. Thank you for pointing that out to me. It's a lot more useful. I'm going for a 4-star and a no-star system because... instead of 5 to 1, because I couldn't fit 5 in there, it didn't fit. So we're going to do 4, 3, 2, 1, 0 stars. So 4 is going to be the absolute best of the best, the pinnacle, the episodes I would recommend to anybody. 3 is going to be fucking good episodes of Doctor Who that may have a fault here or there. 2 is going to be my sort of middle-of-the-road Doctor Who. Yeah, it's a fine episode. 1 is, well, there was some good stuff in there, but and 0 star is reserved mostly for the work of Chris Chibnall. So we will begin! And if you want to know my credentials, I own a Dalek. The microphone I'm talking into is literally propped up on Doctor Who magazine, which I'm a subscriber to, and I've written a Doctor Who audio adventure, an official one. I'm an actual Doctor Who writer. It's this one. There's a link in the description to it. I wrote a thing. It's true, that's real. I wrote a thing. That would get 4. If I'm being honest, probably 3. But I'm pretty happy with it. Doctor Who magazine said, that it was the best one in the box that it's in, so I'm just saying it's pretty good. Anyway, in my experience, 12 stars had a wonderful time. Let's begin with our first 4-star. That's Dalek, the very first episode to feature the Daleks since the show came back. Episode, I want to say 6 of Series 1. Hang on, let's go down to actually where Series 1 is. There we go, 6 of Series 1. And yeah, it's the first time we meet a Dalek. It's a brutal, wonderful, fantastic episode. It is terrifying. The Daleks are genuinely terrifying, and there's only one of them. I always find that when you get like 1 million Daleks, it's more of a nuisance. If you have one Dalek, it's something to shit your pants about. It just is. If there's you're an alien, and there's an alien, you're like, oh, there's an alien, it's going to eat my face. That's scary. But if you're Starship Troopers, they're not as horrific because there's 1 billion of them. It's kind of weird that, isn't it? But it's what it is. Anyway, what do we have next? We've got the Sound of Drums or Last of the Time Lords. I'm not entirely sure which one that is. Oh, well, these have the 2 parts mushed together. Oh, they might do. Anyway, I think both those episodes, but if they average out, I'm going to say it's a 3-star episode. I bloody love John Simmers, the Master, and all the da-da-da-da-da-da-da shit. Written by Russell T Davies, that one. That is series, I want to say 3. It was Martha, episode 12 and 13. A delight. A bloody delight. Just a big, stupid Doctor Who-y romp. I knock it down a point for 2 reasons. One, it has that Russell T Davies nature of humans are a bit shit, aren't they? Which I don't like when it creeps in, because the show in Russell's runs really wildly swings between humans are amazing and they're fucking awful, and there's very little middle ground, and it kind of goes on the humans are awful and humans are amazing at the same time. It's kind of the messaging is a bit strange all over the place, but the Doctor does turn into Jesus, and there is a helicarrier because Russell T Davies is obsessed with making everything into Marvel. Anyway, we now have another finale. We've got the Capaldi first series finale, Death in Heaven, Dark Water and Death in Heaven. Oh god, I'm actually going to have to scroll to read these ones. Let's scroll all the way down to series 8. That is Dark Water and Death in Heaven. I'm going to put it as medial. So, right, okay. I'm not a big fan of early Capaldi. I know, boo, hiss. Especially when I watched it first of all. I was like, oh, who's this grumpy arsehole? I'm not a fan. I've seen Doctor Who from 2005 onwards, like, at that point. So I haven't seen all the older shit. I've seen a lot of it now. But for me, the Doctor suddenly becoming a grouchy fuck, I was like, this isn't the fun, sexy spaceman who goes around and does romps. This was this angry Scotsman from the thick of it. Why isn't he calling anyone a cunt? I'm not a big fan of those episodes. I honestly can't really remember what happens in those 2 episodes. I'll be honest, I'm gonna, again, it's a difficult episode because this is our first real appearance. I mean, she appeared in a few episodes before this, of Michelle Gomez as Missy, and Missy is my favourite version of the Master. She's just such a wonderfully nuanced and complicated character. And delightful and sinister, and she's like a saw trap. She's like a saw trap that has like only a 50% chance of killing you. That's the vibe that Missy has, and I absolutely love that character. I just don't think I'm not a big Cyberman guy. And it's a bit sort of, Simon. Anyway, that's going to go there as we lead into another finale. How the fuck have I done this? These were in order and I've just wrangled them stupidly. Fair enough. So this is the season 1 finale, because this is The Doctor and this is Linda with a Y. This is some fucking S-tier shit. Let's not beat around the bush. It's amazing. It's wonderful. It's just all the stuff coming together, and the Daleks and the explosions, and okay, it's a billion Daleks, so it's less of a threat. But they kill fucking everybody. It's awesome. You got the kiss between the Doctor and the companion, and all. It's such a great finale. I mean, nobody really understood what Bad Wolf was. It didn't really work, but everyone's at the top of their game, and we lose the fantastic Christopher Eccleston, one of the greatest to ever play the Doctor. Has recently done a lot of Big Finish stuff. Which, Big Finish, call me, I'd love to write for Eccleston. Literally, the current series is Eccleston and Rose. It's Billy Piper and Christopher Eccleston. So, I'm just saying, that's the new adventures of those guys, if you like those guys. We then move on to a series, I believe, 6 or 7. Was it 6 or 7 episode? It was the Western one, wasn't it? Let's scrolly on my list, you can't see. It's definitely not series 5. Was it in series 6 or in series 7? Was it in 7? It was in 7. Bloody hell, look at that. 7's a weird series because it's kind of, in my head, 2 separate series. Because the first, 5 episodes were with Amy and the other ones were with Clara, and it sort of splits in the middle because there was a Christmas special in the middle. So that would be a town called Mercy. I'm an absolute sucker for cowboy stories. I'm a sucker for rogue robot stories. Let's give you a 3-star. Matt Smith's doing a wonderful job. And if I'm rightly, that guy from Stargate who took over from Jack O'Neill was in it. Now we have the Witch's Familiar and the Magician's Apprentice, or the Magician's Apprentice and the Witch's Familiar. What way around does that go? Magician's Apprentice, Witch's Familiar. God, that's hard to say. Which is, yeah, it's more Missy. So I think it's a more fun episode with Missy being mischievous, the Doctor riding around on Davros's thing. I think it's actually a pretty good episode. It's just every time I see Clara, I'm not a Clara fan. Clara was just too... It's so weird watching if you go back and watch Rose enter the TARDIS for the first time, she's fucking terrified. I mean, okay, she is being chased by a plastic rendition of her ex-boyfriend. But, you know, she is terrified. And she looks around the TARDIS and she's like, it's big on the inside, oh my god. And Clara walks in and is like, I'm cool! And it never landed for me. There was a confidence there that felt unearned at that point. Especially as it was like the 5th Clara that finally entered the fucking thing. And we're like, Jesus Christ, who is this character? And we all know Victorian Clara was better. Doctor in front of the American flag, wearing sunglasses at that point, so probably blind. He was blind for a while. The least exciting cliffhanger of all time. I'm blind. Yes, go to fucking Space Hospital. You think in the whole universe across all of time we didn't cure blindness? Just go. And then he wore sunglasses, basically just let him see. Just go think that's a boo-boo in space. I was like, bug me. I don't know what that's from. That's going to have to sit there for a little bit longer because I'm going to have to think about what that is from. Well, there was the... it will probably be that... it'll be Bill's series. He's got the curlier hair and he's blind, so it'll be Bill's series. It's probably the Extremis Pyramid at the End of the World, Lie of the Land trilogy, which sort of it's not really well regarded because it's the first 2 episodes of setup are fucking excellent, and then it's just a bit poo. It's not the pilot. He's in front of an American flag. I don't think it's anything but those, really. I'm gonna say that it's those ones. Let's say it's those, and if I'm wrong, I'm gonna feel it in the comments from angry, upset fellow autistic Doctor Who fans. This episode, I'm going to say, is 2-star. I average out 2-star. The build-up is excellent. Extremis is good. The Pyramid of the Underworld's pretty good, but then the Lie of the Land, just not that good. We've got Capaldi facing off against the Ice Warriors. Didn't he do that on Mars? Pretty sure that was a Mars episode, but it's from a thing I'm clearly not remembering. Was there a Martian episode before all of this bollocks? I remember they went to Mars. It was like written by Mark Gatiss or something. The episode afterwards, Empress of Mars. I'm pretty sure that's that one. I normally like Mark Gatiss scripts, but that, I kind of remember. I don't give a fuck about it. Gonna give it 1 star. It's probably fine. Might be good. I just don't remember it. This is, how the fuck do I rate this? So this is Amy's farewell episode. This is the Amy falls off a building. What was it called? This probably wasn't called that. It was the it wasn't that. It was fucking Series 5. Got a 7, you prick. Where am I? Angels Take Manhattan. Of course, it was called the Angels Take Manhattan. There's so much good in that episode, and there's so much fucking nonsense in that episode. I love the. Oh god, this is such a difficult one to rank because I think there's so many good bits tied together and it's all wibbly wobbly and fantastic, and it is a fantastic send-off, and it's got the little cherub aliens. It's got the fact that the Statue of Liberty is a weeping angel, which, if you've got that, set it in the New York blackouts, for fuck's sake. But yeah, it's the Weeping Angel thing didn't do much. It's just there for the visual. It's a great visual. It's just kind of a nice finale thing. The Raggedy Man... Oh, fuck you. I'm giving it max points. Raggedy Man Goodbye made me bawl my fucking eyes out. It truly did. I think that is the best, maybe second best, farewell to a companion. It's just so perfectly pitched and beautiful. And her sacrificing herself to go and be with her husband, it's just the ultimate. Her arc concludes everything. Fuck it. 4 stars. I've talked myself into it. This is Simon Pegg as the guy from Series 1, called Simon Pegg, who ran. I'm going up because my brain is already fucking tired. The Long Game. That's the one where the Mighty Jagrafest. See, I can remember the Mighty Jagrafest, but I can't remember the Long Game. It's probably because it's a shit title. It's on Space Channel 5, whatever the fuck it was called, and there's a slug on the ceiling, and he's like, be bad! That's the episode where the Doctor picks up a random companion for a few episodes that everyone forgets about. Remember him? No? Of course you don't. Or did they drop him off at that point? Jesus, I can't remember. I swear it was like around about that point. No, they picked him up at the end of Dalek, didn't they? Did they? Did they? Is he around in that one? Yeah, he gets the thing installed in his brain, and then he gets yeeted out the window by the Doctor, which is quite fun. Yeah, big hole in his brain. Alright, okay. Anyway, the episode itself is fine. It's got some fun spooky bits and a giant CGI slug. I think that is average Doctor Who, really, though. Especially of that era. I think it's probably the weakest one of that series, to be perfectly honest. And it's not a bad series. This fucking Cylon motherfucker, I don't even know what the fuck that is. So, I'm guessing that's Capaldi or Jodie era, so we'll just leave that there. Score Union, let's just give it 4 stars and let's move on. Return of Sarah Jane, return of K9, Anthony Head chewing the fucking scenery. Rest in peace, you glorious bastard, as the headmaster. Just absolute peak Doctor Who. Excellent monsters, excellent fun visuals, good showdown between some things, just kids cheering because the school's been blown up, and then finding out their schoolmate blew the school up and cheering wildly at that child. It's a lovely moment. It's, oh yeah, Billy burnt down the school, yeah! And everyone cheers, and you go, oh man, we need to educate our kids better. And I said educate, yeah, me first. Yeah, no, it's peak Doctor Who, absolutely fucking peak. And also we get K9! We now have, alright, it's divisive scoring time. Was his name Elon? It might have been. Okay, so the Absorbaloff, Peter Kay in a big fucking stupid costume. Not the best villain. Drawn by a child, I believe, for like a Blue Peter competition. And look, I really fucking like this episode. Right? Genuinely, I think this is an excellent episode of television. Fans fucking hate it, and they focus on 2 things that are quite right to hate. There is less a subtle reference to blowjobs, and more a very heavy one of, at the very least, he's spaffing on a concrete tile with his ex-girlfriend's face on it. You don't need to think about that. And also, Peter Kay's the Absorbaloff just running around like a big nude Peter Kay is a bit stupid. The Doctor's barely in it, but it is very fun as Team Linda. Yeah, another Linda in that series. Actually, it wasn't the first series, was it? It was Tennant and Rose. Yeah, as Linda does their thing. Fuck it, I'm giving it this. I mean, it's not peak because, as the aforementioned problems kind of bring it down. But it's got he's Mark Warren, the guy who plays that guy who I knew from Hustle. Genuinely brilliant actor. And also loads of ELO in that episode. I'm a huge fucking fan of ELO. But seeing sort of the stuff that happened in Doctor Who, that's the thing that Doctor Who really lost, was that grounding. Because you see him being like, oh shit, aliens, all these times that the aliens invaded. And that was beautiful and really tied the universe in. It's a really strong episode. It really, the 10th Doctor's want to cling to life no matter what was really evident there. By the way, did you think, because there's only 192, this was going to go quicker than the 1,493 games? No. This is by fucking therapy for the news this week, I'll be perfectly honest. The Tennant's mistakes cling to life, but then you've got the big monster and the Doctor comes out of the TARDIS, all heroic, and he comes up, Billy Piper comes out and is like, what you fucking say about my mum? And he's like, it's a monster. But it's like, what's more important? And I think that's a great episode of Doctor Who. It's let down by its production a little, and that one line that we should all fucking want to burn. But I think it's a cracking episode of Doctor Who. Here we have the Doctor and Best Clara. So this is the Snowmen. I think the Snowmen's great episode of Doctor Who. Not absolutely perfect because it lacks a little bit, but we see Jenny and that lot in that episode. The Pasta Nostra gang or whatever the fuck they're called. I can't remember now. With the the Silurian and the human that are a lesbian couple with their aromantic potato friend they're kind of a polycule, but like they solve mysteries together. It's fine. It's great. They're wonderful characters. Moffat was so good at just giving you like characters. You're like, yeah, when do they get their spin-off? And the answer is Big Finish. But that episode, Victorian Clara was Best Clara, being commoner but also being fancy lady and juggling all these different things was wonderful. The Doctor's TARDIS being up a cloud that he like hooked with a fucking magic ladder or staircase. I think it was a circular staircase. Was a beautiful visual. They really that era really leaned into that fairy tale nature of Doctor Who, Matt Smith's era, and I really did love that. Without going like magic, because it was all the TARDIS is just producing a steam thing, and he's just put a ladder there or a big circular staircase because of course he can. But he lives on a cloud. And it's that is a fantastic introduction to a character that we then never get. We get like a crappy watered down modern day version of. Boo. Anyway, so that is the tiniest person in the world. I'm gonna have to lean forward a little bit, and I've been leaning forward quite a lot. That's from EastEnders. Oh, is that the image you've given us for fucking Doomsday? No, look down here. That's the image for fucking Doomsday. Because he's got the 3D glasses on. But she was in the Doomsday Torchwood. Maybe they are splitting these off in this thing. I don't actually know. Okay, so that's, alright, okay. Oh, man, right, okay. Was she in another episode? I don't think we saw it. Is that who it is supposed to be? Yeah, that's the Torchwood logo there. I recognise those little single pixels. Man, I can't see that. It also doesn't help that I'm fucking face blind. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's that. So that's got to be part 1. Oh, shit, so we do have separate parts, I think. Oh, now I'm confused as to what's on this list. That's definitely the goodbye at Bad Wolf Bay. So, I mean, so that's the Cyberman setup, and that's the payoff, right? Of Army of Ghosts and Doomsday. Don't think they appeared in anything else. Maybe there was like a little reference to them at a different point, and this is throwing me off, but I'm going to assume that that's Army of Ghosts and this is Doomsday. It's got 3D glasses and everything. Why was she holding 3D glasses? I don't know. But she ought to have done for the Void stuff. Fuck it. I'm going to put them both at the top. Like they were going anywhere else. I mean, look, Army of Ghosts, it's one of those things that Doctor Who does where they're setting up to a villain that was revealed in the Radio Times already. But the fact it sets up Cybermen versus Daleks, can't hate that shit. And then Doomsday is just brutal. It's the second best companion lost time, but it's brutal and vicious to your heart more than anything else. Daleks whizzing about the place, all brought back with space magic, because again, a lot of them is an inconvenience more than a threat. But yeah, that's two both absolutely fucking cracking episodes of Doctor Who. We've here got just Capaldi in a corridor. I'm gonna have to come back to that one because I can't work out if that's the diamondy thing. That looks a bit too neat to be the diamondy thing. It's also shorter hair. Might be Into the Dalek. I'm gonna have to come back to you to see what you are. This one, 5-star, boom, girl in the fireplace, clockwork robots. Oh god, that design was so beautiful. The fact they're hiding under the bed, all you can hear a ticking clock, because you can always hear a fucking ticking clock, but it's been broken, the clocks are broken, so what's making the ticking noise? Pig Moffat, right? Let's just call it Pig Moffat. Heartbreaking, wonderful, wibbly wobbly good time with Madame de Pompadour. Yeah, excellent. 10 out of 10. Good stuff. Okay, this must be Into the Dalek then. So what the fuck are you? I don't know. This is Into the Dalek. 1 star. Right, okay. So, Into the Dalek is an episode where the Doctor goes into a Dalek. Actually, that might be Rusty from a promo picture, because there was that Dalek was timed up on the planet where they were all, like, smashed up to bits. But he doesn't look as smashed up there. I'm having to go up by guesses, I'll be honest, with some of these. They beat that Dalek a few times. Was it Rusty went inside you would make a good Dalek? I don't like that episode. It's that era. It was very early on in Capaldi's run. It's not great. It was literally the second episode of Capaldi's run. Unfortunately for it was basically you go inside and then you got to fight things, and it was very standard science fiction. Unfortunately for it, we'd had Rick and Morty kick off by this point, which incidentally, the most recent series is really good. Rick and Morty kicked off, and they'd done a going inside stuff, but that was the sort of Jurassic Park episode, and they twisted and played with that form so much. So when Doctor Who did a really standard version of it, I went, oh, and he's a miserable cunt. So, wasn't my favourite. The Runaway Bride. Oh, let's give you a 3-star Christmas special. Fuck you, I'm putting it up to 4. I don't have any complaints about it. It's great fucking TV. Donna being screechy and Catherine Tate did put me off at the start, yes. But we've grown to love Donna Noble, haven't we? And you watch it now and it's an absolute fucking delight. But come on, that's an episode where it's like there's a massive fucking spider and it's actually a woman in half prosthetics, half CGI going and it's just fucking excellent. It's excellent television. And the car chase, there's a car chase with the TARDIS. And a jump! I'm in my wedding dress. Yes, you look lovely. excellent, crackling script of just wonder, and the Doctor piling a TARDIS with string, and yeah, fuck you, of course you're gonna go up to there. I just saw Donna Noble, and she was always my favourite, so I was like, back down a little bit. So this episode is, that's the two-part, fourth series, go back to series 4, with Spider-Man in it. I'm gonna have to look it up. It was definitely in series. Was it series 3, was it? Oh, it was series 3. Oh, of course Martha was there. Daleks in Manhattan, An Evolution of the Daleks. That's the song You Put the Devil in Me, by some woman there who was dating Andrew Garfield, and then he became a pig monster, right? It was Andrew Garfield, wasn't it? That was the plot. It was Andrew Garfield. He was in that episode. It's about Daleks, and it's I'm gonna give it perfectly average Doctor Who. I wasn't a fan of the Daleks are now half human and half thingies, because they then didn't actually show off why that was a good thing. They just kind of stood there and got shot and died, and you're like, well, probably not then. It's got some lovely visuals of New York. Feels like a big sort of larger set scale thing. Talks about how the time goes. You know, it's a pretty good episode. This is Raven. Quoth the Raven. What was it called? It's the last episode. I barely remember it. They kill off Clara, and I'm like, well, I don't care. At that point, I was so fucking done that Clara fucking died. I'm like, she'll be back. What the fuck was this episode called? Face the Raven. It does set up one of the greatest episodes of all time that we will get to. But this episode, I'm just going to give quite a bit of Capaldi sitting down here. Have we got any good Capaldi yet? No, all good. Oh, it's quite good. A fun episode. Romps, right? This is the difference. Romps, and then, not really fun. It's the fun is kind of what I think Doctor Who should be about. But yeah, no, I don't know. I was happy she died, and then but I couldn't get Accelerate. I was like, she'll be fucking back. At that point, it was kind of weird, because it was like, they kept teasing that Clara was going to leave, and if you're teasing that someone's going to leave as like a thing to go, ooh, fuck you, audience, maybe you're just not writing it right. You know, if the audience go, we hate this character, I don't know, blow him up or something. Here we have got Clara's first episode, excuse me, with the 11th Doctor, which is The Bells of St. John. A fun episode. Doctor rides a motorbike up the Shard. I don't think it's peak Doctor Who. I remember Chip Man became a meme from that episode. There was a guy just holding a bag of chips, and everyone just was drawn to him because that was the fun times. So yeah, Series 7. Where's Series 7 on my bloody thing? Bells of St. John. I was read by Stephen Moffat. Yeah, I think it's the great intelligence and Wi-Fi that's dodgy and people connecting to Wi-Fi. It's fine. I think it's fine. I think it's going to go in the fine level. Yeah, it's fine. It's got a lovely brutal line at the end. Again, Moffat's really good at the brutal shit. Excuse me, I'm going to have a drink. Delicious. But yeah, Moffat is wonderful at doing those lines of making you really feel sorry for somebody in like one single line. Roswell's pretty good at that too, until now. Anyway, what do we got next? That, I believe, is The Rings of Akaten. Again, no, that was the next series. No, that was that was the episode after The Bells of St. John, right? Hang on. Next time on Doctor Who. Yeah, no, that was the one episode. Yeah, fuck it. That is a peak episode of Doctor Who for me. Boom. 4 stars. Some people don't like that episode. And what I have to say to you is fuck off. That episode not only features a beautiful piece of music by Murray Gold that is just this, oh my god, it's this epic thing. It also is one of the best Matt Smith speeches. You know, you write Matt Smith a speech and you go, yeah, go write a speech. Go do a speech, and he will deliver that speech every fucking time. It's a strong, powerful episode. Yes, it's very Power of Love saves the day, but it's Doctor fucking Who. It's the Power of Love saves the day, the TV show. I love that episode. I think it's the amount of weird aliens and shit that you see in it. It's really beautiful. Astounding episode. Really go back and rewatch that if you haven't seen it for a while. I think the only thing that lets it down is there is an error in the direction, because they're talking about how they're planets around a star. You know, it's like, oh, that's the thing. The big burning planet in the middle, it's a planet, it's not a star. But the direction and what they're talking about at the time makes you think it's a star, and these are the little planets that you're like, well, if they kill their star, they're all going to fucking die. But it's not about that. It's not. It just, there's a bit, that's the problem. I would take that with the editors more than anything. Anyway, what do we have here? We've got a stage. Oh, Toymaker, the Giggle! Controversial episode, really. This was the first of the three when they brought David Tennant back as the 14th Doctor. It featured bi-generation, the Doctor getting a lovely bit of time off, which I thought was a lovely thing, honestly. Bi-generation, don't hate it, think it's fun. Did it slightly undervalue the first Black Doctor? No, because that was Joe Martin. So, flowers where they're due, motherfucker. So I think the episode is, it's very fun. Neil Patrick Harris is always a delight to watch. He's the reason that I watch Harold and Kumar's Christmas every fucking year. Yeah, no, fuck it, I'm going to give you top score. It's just a fun, stupid, the gods and the fantasy thing, confined to that era, I'm okay with. You know, later Doctor Who will fucking jettison that out of the escape pods. That's fucking fine. Oh, airlock. He'll still be alive. He'll come back later. Perfect Doctor Who escape. But I thought having him as being the sort of, you know, this shit. There's some stuff in there like, I've made a puzzle out your history, and little throwaway lines that just they didn't do what they needed to do. But I don't know. Fun. It's a fun episode. It's got houses collapsing, and yeah, it's good stuff. It's fun time. Here we have the first episode of the most recent series with Miss Belinda Chandra. Come on, man. At least try to remember names. Yeah, they're fine. I think it's definitely going to go in the absolute fine category. It sets up a mystery that is the least interesting mystery of all time. How did my birth certificate thing get into space? I don't know. The Doctor's got a time machine. He probably just drops it off, and then that's the answer. You're like, what the fuck was the point of that mystery? Her not being able to go home was a fun thing, but it really wasn't part of the episode. And yeah, it was kind of a fine episode of Doctor Who. We then have Ants Capaldi and Osgood, who was the sort of fanboy character. There's a lot of fanboy characters. I don't like it when they talk about fanboys of Doctor Who. I think it always lands iffily, because I think there's a lot of different kinds of fans of Doctor Who, and if you don't see yourself represented, you feel a bit weird about it. It's like young autistic girl with, I'm guessing autistic, works for UNIT for fuck's sake, with, you know, she's got a bit quirky and wears the scarf, and I'm like, yeah, I think a lot of your audience is like 50 plus men, so I don't know. I don't know. I was never a big fan of when they do this sort of fan shit like that. But yeah, what episodes was she in? She was in quite a few. Was she introduced in the 50th anniversary? I can't remember. She might have appeared before then. But she gets, well, half of her gets blown up by Missy, and so she was maybe in the Missy episodes. That might be the other half of Dark Water. It might be later. I'm not entirely sure. But I don't know. I don't remember any episodes that she was in that I really particularly cared for. Not her fault, but yeah, you're going to go there. Fuck it. I don't know what you are. This is the point where it'll be like the best Capaldi episode and I fucked it. No, it's quite bigger hair. I think that is a later one. Yeah, it's probably not. Oh, God. Let me just have a quick flick through what it could be. No, it's not you or you or you or you or... some of these I can't actually say for definite. I've not seen all Capaldi's episodes. I know. It's not... No, it's not those. It's none of the Bill series, is it? It'll probably be in the Thingy series. Oh, it might be in... Was she in the Zygon episodes? The Zygon Invasion, the Zygon Inversion. Excellent Capaldi speech, but honestly, I don't really give a shit about those. There's quite a few episodes that are two-parters that shouldn't be two-parters. And there's so many episodes that are one-parters that you're like, I need more of this! That's the thing Doctor's good for. Whatever it is, I'm going to give it 2 stars. Well, here's a fucking S-rated episode of The Family of Blood. That's fucking peak Doctor Who. That is the greatest run of Doctor Who episodes of all time. Series 3, Martha, Best Companion, don't fucking at me. Where is Series 3? Yeah, so once we got Chris Chibnall's shit 42 out of the way, we got Human Nature of the Family of Blood. That's this one, although that's probably the Family of Blood if we find a Human Nature picture. We then go into Blink, and then Utopia, the greatest finale setup of all time. And then concluding with this little fella down here. That's a fucking great set of episodes. There's David Tennant in Christmas. Oh shit, I've missed one. We've got Clara and the Doctor. Oh, is that It looks a bit spooky. Is that the one with the ghost? The ghost spaceman ghost, but a different spaceman ghost because it's a woman. Hyde! I think that might be Hyde. I don't think it could be anything else. Oh, it could be the Crimson Horror. Oh god, it might be the Crimson Horror. They don't really talk in the Crimson Horror, do they? I'm going to assume... I'm going to leave that one be for now. We're going to see if we can find the Crimson Horror. And then, because they're going to get very different rankings. Hyde is the one where there's a ghosty thingy and then there's a sort of a bubble universe thing and the Doctor flicks back all the way to the start of the year. Very, very time travel heavy, but not to solve the problems, just to enhance the problems. Expertly written. Who wrote this? Was it Neil Cross? Yeah, Neil Cross, who wrote this and Aka 10. So... 10 out of 10. I want to watch more from you. Yeah, this Tenant, it's a Christmas Tenant. It could be any number of fucking episodes. We'll leave you there. For now, we've got here... oh, Christ. Big Sun. It's not End of the World. That's not the spaceship from End of the World, I don't think. It's a spaceship in front of a sun. Oh, is that 42? I think that's 42. Chibnall's, burn with me. And the maths problems, I don't like it. It's a bit clever. It's not fun. It's a monster and there's things. Oh, you know what? I'm bumping up a grade because I think the companion getting blown away in an escape pod, as we've been talking about, and the Doctor shouting, "I will save you," but he's completely silent. You're getting an extra point for that. Good writing there, Chibs. Not going to say that often. Here we have got Rose Tyler positioning Donna Noble in front of a whole bunch of mirrors, so that's turn left. Yeah, turn left is it's a good what if episode, but again, it's so fucking miserable. I'm just like, yeah, you've set some stuff up, but come on now. This looks like the other part of this is well, that looks like the thing she's behind, but I thought that was only in Bill's series. So this must be the other one of the Witches Familiar and the Thingy Me Jubilees. Which is, I'm going to try and put these together. That one there. So this is part 1, this is part 2, maybe the other way around. Was he blind for those? He's just wearing the Sonic sunglasses. It's fucking hard to tell. But that would have been Clara. Same skirt, so yeah, I think we're doing 2 parts of separate things. Cool. This, is this the, another miserable fucking one. Oh yeah, I know this is going to be fine. I'm going to try and remember the name of it. It's the Space Titanic one. Starship Titanic. From way back when, Christmas special, what's it fucking called? I can remember. Voyage of the Damned. Yeah, it's mid. It's the middest tier Christmas special, I think. Yeah, it's got some good performances, but I don't know. I think the best bit of it was the finale where the Titanic crashes into the ship, the TARDIS. That was quite fun. Yeah, no. Yeah, it's a fine episode. It's just everybody dies and the horrible bastard lives and the guy goes, nah, it's Christmas. I think it's the first appearance of Bernard Cribbins, isn't it? Or is that turn left? I don't care. The first appearance of Bernard Cribbins, of course, was the original Doctor Who movies. But yeah, it's fine. It's got some... It's a bit of a thingy. Kylie Minogue's in it. And I don't like it. And I'm a fucking huge sucker for Kylie, so... Yeah. Yeah, it's got a guy in a robot thing. It's fine. This is Dot and Bubble. This is our first shooty episode, if I remember rightly. Have we had any other shooty episodes? I don't think so. Dot and Bubble! 5 stars. Well, 4 stars. That's what I'm doing on the list. A great episode set on a planet called Fine Time with some cool, disgusting-looking slugs. I wish we'd just CGI'd a little bit less and a little bit more practical, but that's just personal preference. Of people being so over-reliant on technology, and you going, one of them, old man shouts at clouds kind of vibe episodes, but a finale that, if you hadn't noticed, comes out of nowhere and punches you in the face for being a cunt, and the Doctor in the face for having a heart. It was the finale of that. It's a Doctor Light episode, but the finale of that thing was the first thing that Ncuti Gatwa performed as the Doctor. So yeah, that's that episode. The ending of that episode is disgusting and very appropriate. Yeah, fuck everybody on Fine Time, except of course Ricky September. # Ricky Forever. Let's now go to the wonderful... Oh, fuck, I'm 5-starring this as well. 4-starring. That is the one of the three. Wild Blue Yonder. The TARDIS lands, crash lands on an alien spaceship and then sort of fucks off. Horrible things happening. There's a weird robot. There's a long corridor. And the Doctor has to solve a thing. There's clones and copies, and it's very weird and body horror-y. More weird than body horror, I think. But also features some of Tennant's best acting. Clears up a lot of the shit that Chibnall left behind by actually letting the Doctor have some emotion in a little private moment that we get to see. Sounded like he was wanking there, didn't it? No, he just loses his shit and starts kicking stuff. Very angry because he just opened his soul up to someone that he thought was his companion, but it wasn't. Good spooky Doctor Who stuff. Max points for you. We've got Jodie in the same room as it's the same room. Keep it at the top. I mean, that's circular and square, but whatever. I don't fucking know what Jodie episode this is. I couldn't fucking tell you, even slightly. Jodie's wearing the spacesuit. Why does she wear the spacesuit? Fuck it, am I going to have to look through all her episodes? I don't remember her wearing the spacesuit very much. No, didn't in there. Didn't watch that one. Didn't in there. Not in there. So many episodes here that I've only ever seen once. I'm just going to assume it's one I don't like. Give it 1 star. Look, it's one of those episodes. Fuck it. A lot. If I don't recognize the Jodie episode, I think just giving it 1 star as a default. Jodie, I thought, was fucking excellent as the Doctor and was completely fucking wasted as the Doctor. She had so much charisma and personality, and they just didn't let her put it on the fucking screen. Anyway, I don't recognize this image at all. We've got Shooty. We've got some Pratt. I don't know who the Pratt is. I don't know what that is. Who's the Pratt? What's going on in that image? I don't know. I can't work it out. What are they holding? What are you holding? Alien? Oh, who are you? Oh, that's the barbershop episode. Oh, fuck me. I love that episode. Oh, would I put it here? Oh, would I put it here? Oh, I'm going to put it here. I wouldn't recommend that to anyone. It's an odd episode. So that's the, I don't remember any of the fucking shitty episodes yet. They've not been battered into my brain. The Story in the Engine. Oh, I did know that one. Yeah, so is that the lowest viewed episode of Doctor Who? Yeah. Oh, fuck me. Let's not think about that. Jesus. That's a really fucking good episode. It's a snippet of culture I know nothing about. Learned some fun stuff. Weird sort of story of gods and creation set in almost entirely in a single barbershop. And the culture of getting your hair cut, and it's a very interesting episode. Really brought out some of the stuff that Shooty's... I wish he had more seasons. I wish he had more episodes. That's the problem with 8 episode fucking seasons, where you give 2 to the finale and 1 to the crappy intro. You've only got 5 fun episodes to play with. But no, I like the episode a lot. This is Spyfall, my first 0 star. It's dull. Nothing really a lot of people are like, it's really fat. And then they reveal the Master, and you go, and then my favourite memory of Spyfall is the rumour has it I did a podcast a while ago about Doctor Who with a friend of mine whose name I will not share right now for their own safety. And we, talked about episode, but at the end of that episode, they reveal it's the Master. That this person is the Master. Oh, they're the Master. And the thing outside, oh, it's the TARDIS. Oh, and it's all clever. The amount of people that didn't fucking get the reveal. If you've written an episode so poorly that the guy who goes, I'm the Master, and people watching it go, wait, he was who? It just... Yeah, no, there's no... And also bringing the Master back after like 2 episodes since we last fucking saw him or some shit. No, I mean, no, and I didn't like Thingy as the Master. I can't remember his name now. I didn't. I thought it was crap. And then in the second part of that, the Doctor weaponizes the Master's race against him in an act of spite. The Doctor has beaten the Master in World War II, because that's a thing, and I'm pretty sure that was the same episode, but who the fuck... Was that the ones where... Yeah, you had Lenny Henry in there, and he wasn't a funny character. Casting Lenny Henry as a straight man. Why? What? 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 You don't do that. Cast him as a weird straight man in a fucking horror thing, and you're like, oh my god, he's not making jokes, I'm freaking out. Very unusual. But yeah, at the end of that, she's beaten, she's outed the master to the British, or to the Nazis. He was working for the Nazis, wasn't he? She's outed him to the Nazis and gone, ha 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 ha! They now know that you're a spy. And so she's beaten him and they're on their way. And then she flicks a sonic screwdriver and removes the mask thing that he's clearly had over them. And she says, now they'll see you for who you really are. Or something to that horrific extent, implying his race. And it's not the first time in Jodie's run that she does something that she's never fucking called out for, that it's so dark and horrible. And it's supposed to be this hero moment. I'm like, oh, cool. You just handed a guy over to the Nazis and gone, wait. He's also brown. Is that okay? So yeah, fuck you, 0 stars. We then have, oh god, how am I gonna fucking, oh god. Okay, so, Impossible Astronaut and Day of the Moon. Fun episodes, really fun episodes that are convoluted as fuck. Really get sort of in their own way a little bit. I'm going to put you in a 3 star. They're really fun to watch. They're above average Doctor Who. The Doctor gets shot and killed, and it's a whole fucking thing. Sets the series up nicely if the Doctor is killed, and then you meet the Doctor. Doctor invites himself to his own funeral. I mean, come on now. Then we have this. Now, I'm not sure if this is the return of the Jadoon in an episode that I can't remember the fucking name of even vaguely. It's probably just called the Fugitive the Jadoon. I can't remember if it's that one or if that's the one where she's been arrested and put in space prison. I don't know. Did she really interact with the Jadoon? I think I'm going to have to leave this one sitting by as well as a later friend for us to have a look at. Because yeah, there's a. I'm just having a quick flick through now to see if I can see the other half of this, if there is another half of it, or if I'm making mistakes. I might be making mistakes. At least I'm talking about an episode that I know something about. I don't know. I can't see it. When Jack came back, genuinely fucking excellent episode. I'm going to say that's Fugitive the Jadoon, and if we find her in prison... Oh, it's going to be that one when she's in prison. That's the one where she's in prison. Okay, that's the shit one. Yeah. Jack comes back just before he got cancelled. We've got the... I don't give a fuck about the companions or what's going on. It sets some nice stuff. Nice stuff gets moving. It really gets moving. The show really gets moving for an episode. That's where we introduced Jo Martin as this long-lost version of the Doctor. I think it really shook things up in an interesting way that was never taken advantage of, but I think still that's a great episode. I was tempted to give it 4 stars, but I can't remember most of what happens in it. Idiot's Lantern. Is it a maximum point episode? It was never one of my absolute favourites. I think it sags a little in the middle. Still think it's great romp. I still think it's definitely one of these two, but I'm going to wang it there. That's the TV eating people. It's a fun episode. This, oh Christ, there's people on the back screen. Is this when they brought her back and everyone was having a whinge at her and there was a guy, like a manfluencer thing? Boring, nobody cares. Don't fucking know. Don't fucking care. 1 star. Or that could be the finale, where the reality shifty finale. Which one? Where the big old Doctor Who villain is revealed as a new CGI monster. Which one? From your 2 series, Russell. No, where they bring back Unit. Which one? No, and then it's. Shut up. Anyway, it's for one of them, and I didn't like any of them, and I didn't like that episode, so fuck it, they're all going in there. Let's have a look. This is the Before the Flood and After the, whatever it's called. After the Flood, Before the, Under the Lake and Before the Flood. Pretty fun Doctor Who shenaniganeries. It's a very classic base Under Siege. I do not remember the second part of it at all, but I remember having quite a lot of fun with it. Spooky base Under Siege. Nothing really stands out, so I'm going to give it the old 2 stars. Here we have World Enough and Time. I'm going to give that 3 stars. Was that World Enough and Time? That's not World Enough and Time, that was the finale. What was it? Oh, Twice Upon a Time. Sorry, there's 2 episodes of time, like 2 episodes apart. Twice Upon a Time. This is the final episode of Peter Capaldi's run. David Bradley returns as the first Doctor. You may know him as a million different things. Dude's been acting for 100 million years. He plays the first Doctor in Doctor Who audios. They're very good. The episode kind of resolves itself by itself. It's a very beautiful episode in how it's presented, sort of as an after, like, la la la. I just don't think it's particularly fun. Just sort of it's doing its narrative job. You know, it's like the bit after they've beaten the bad guy and they're all just sitting down having a chat, you know? It doesn't really do anything that I remember being especially fun. So I'm going to give that the old 3 stars. But Dave Bradley's fantastic. Mark Gatiss appears in the episode as another Mark Gatiss character, as a World War I soldier. And when told the information that he says World War I he has the beautiful, devastating, again, Moffat devastating lines of, what do you mean, one? Or what do you mean, World War I? Spoilers, sweetie. But again, yeah, some great sort of Dave Bradley's fun. A little written to be a bit more, I'll give you a good spanked bottom kind of vibe. But you know, a little more than exaggerated that level of a little flanderized version of the Doctor. I think that's what's bringing it down for me in my head. But I'm gonna bang it there. We've got the 2-parter Forest of the Angels and the other Forest of the Angel part that was called Crash of the Byzantium. It wasn't, but that was the thing that was crashed. The Byzantium. The fuck were you called, the first part of these? I remember that. Flesh and Stone. Oh, Tale of Angels was the first part? So that would be Flesh and Stone then, because they're in the forest. Yeah, I mean, you bang River in an episode, I'm going to rank it highly. I fucking love River Song. Weeping Angels, always fun. This is the episode we see them moving, though, so you're losing a little point there. Don't show the Weeping Angels moving. It doesn't make sense. They're supposed to be really fast, not just like, no, don't ever show them moving. Kind of kills the vibe. Here we have the Shakespeare Code, which, hang on, let me just put it up here for where I think it would initially go. And then let's remember the line, good old JK. I can't knock it down. It's fucking premium Doctor Who. Yes, it's got a line that was a bit naff, and especially in hindsight, much like Elon Musk's cameo in all of the things Elon Musk cameoed in. J.K. Rowling, Jesus fucking Christ. The Mold She-Queen, yeah. And then, but then again, this was before the final Harry Potter book came out, right? This is how long this show's been going on for, right? This was Harry Potter's been rebooted now. Like they're filming the reboot of the movies, which barely started at that point. This was, wait till you read the last book. I cried. It's such a nothing fucking horoscope of a line, but it fucking works perfectly. Maybe he cried because he knew what happened to JK in the future. But again, part of that was the fact that Russell was schmoozing JK Rowling to try and get JK Rowling to write a Christmas special. No, wrong, to star in a Christmas special. But I do think it's a fun episode. You got the scary alien witches and the power of words and Shakespeare. The JK Rowling things make me put it down the star. Right, let's go. What the fuck is this? The Doctor and Yaz looking at a fucking Space Trivial Pursuit square? I haven't got a fucking clue. Is that Yaz? I can't tell. I don't fucking know. Maybe. Fuck it. Yaz is the longest serving companion. Did she have the most episodes or the most screen time or something? The Wasp, the Unicorn and the Wasp. Fantastic fun episode of Doctor Who. Absolute fucking romp. Let's romp you up to the start. I would have put that in 3 if I hadn't watched it a few days ago and gone, this is just so much fun. There's a big wasp and there's an Agatha Christie in her own murder mystery and fuck it, that's going up there. Gridlock! With a fantastic turn from Ardal O'Hanlon, which you may know from My Hero or Taskmaster or something along those lines. Perfect Doctor Who. Really maybe I should add a 5-star tier at the top. Nah, because most of them would go up there. But no, really perfect Doctor. Maybe I should add a 7-star tier at the top. It's fucking excellent. Truly wonderful, excellent. Tennant at the peak of his powers, start to finish. Unbeatable episode, really. The Doctor going through this thing. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make a lick of fucking sense. But it's Doctor Who for you, but it makes enough sense that the story can be told. And it's got one of the beautiful, subtlest little final scenes. Really learn a lot about Martha at that point as well. And it's got naked people in it. What's not to love? Speaking of fucking romped, boom! Tooth and claw straight up there. That werewolf still looks good to this day. Not perfect. His feet don't entirely... It's not as bad as the wolves in The Day After Tomorrow, but it definitely is... It holds up really nicely. Queen Victoria and werewolves. That's what all good Doctor Who episodes really are. Historical figure, monster/alien. If you could describe it like that, it's probably a great start to a Doctor Who episode, and that's really fun. Tennant doing his... Tennant and Rose, again, this is very peak powers for Rose as well, and just being fun and playing... It's a great episode. Fucking excellent episode. Perfect stuff. Here we have... I know what episode this is. I'm pretty sure I know what episode this is. I have no idea what it's fucking called, though. Let's go down. Let's go down to Jodie's lot. Is that... No, that's not the Tsonga Conundrum. Is that the Ghost Monument? That's not the Ghost Monument. Is that the picture you picked for the Ghost Monument? That can't be. What about Jodie standing in a fucking TARDIS for the first time? Wait, there it is. That's the Ghost Monument. Oh, okay, one star. And it's only getting a star for that fucking scene. This really... So, okay. Was this series 2? Was that... I don't know. They went to a place and they got shot at and they ran away. And I remember just thinking, God, this is so poorly directed. I'm going to put you in the... I don't even remember what episode it is. But I know it's got Yaz and 15 other companions. I don't know who they are, but fuck it. No one cares about them. No one remembers their names. Ghost Monument was an episode where they're like, oh, we got to travel across this fucking planet and it's all shit and we got to go and find the TARDIS because blah, 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 whatever. Yeah, great. Okay, great. Yeah, whatever. So that episode features the following scene. They get in a boat, right? They get in a boat to sail across a bit of water. And one guy goes, shit, don't touch the water. Water's horrible. Water's lethal. If you go near the water, you'll fucking die. Don't touch the water. And then they don't touch the water and get out of the boat. That's not how you write. But her scene of TARDIS for the first time I thought was absolutely... Actually, no, it's not even her scene of the TARDIS, because I think that TARDIS is shite. But the... it's fine. That's a little too dark. If I was writing that TARDIS, it would get 1 star. But the little conversation she has... I'm giving a whole star to the little conversation she has outside of the TARDIS. It's just a genuinely beautiful thing. And I kind of love it. But it really showed off that series was very static. Everyone's just standing around going, oh... Nobody really moved. Very weird direction. And I don't know what that is. Something they got shot at and something and a thing and I can't remember what that episode was. North from 55. It was something. I think I'm mixing it up with another episode as well. A Capaldi one. Smile. I know the episode of that episode. I don't know. Fuck it. I didn't say this is going to be the best list in the world. Right, we've got Rose, Tyler, and her dad, and that looks like the first time they meet. Are they in church? I think they're in church. I think they're in church. That's Father's Day. So, Father's Day. Father's Day. How do we do Father's Day? Father's Day is fucking peak. Come on. Yes, it sets up some lore shit that never comes back. Oh, if there's a paradox, these monsters turn up and eat everyone. And then that's never happened again, ever. Fuck it, fair enough. You know, that's hand waved away by saying, the Reapers they have to be in the area. You know, they have to be around for that to be a thing that happens. But Rose, who lost her dad as a child, it had got hit by a car, and she saves him. She goes back in time, sort of betrays the Doctor a little bit, saves him, and then time starts going fucky, and then they're hiding in a church, and there's big monsters. That's fucking perfect, Doctor Who. Then she gets a final moment with her dad as he realizes he has to die to put everything right, and he saves his family, and he wasn't the deadbeat dad. He was a fucking hero, or he was a deadbeat dad, but he became a fucking hero and stood up when it mattered and saves the universe. And then her story changes, her little backstory of, my dad died alone is now there was a random woman with her dad, and that was her. It's beautiful, it's a gorgeous little time traveling story. Does it break time travel? Yeah, but this isn't a show you watch for time travel rules, is it? Every episode's got different fucking rules. Anyway, here we have Bill, lovely Bill, and Capaldi. So that'll be series 10. But what episode is it? For me, it looks like the trailer they released, where they're having a sort of a talk to the Dalek. They're hiding from a Dalek shooting at them, but I don't think there was a Dalek episode. This is a slightly difficult series for me because there's some in here. Have I seen all of Bill's? No. The pilot, the first episode, there's a water lady. Smile, that was another shit episode, but there'll be a Smile. I think I've seen the Smiley robot in here, haven't I? Near I think that must be Smile. Unless there was another one with face robots that was shit. May have been. Didn't like it. I don't think it's Knock Knock, although I've never seen it. I don't think it's Oxygen, because they're in spacesuits, but I've never seen it. Is it Extremis? No, because they get separated off quite early on. Maybe it is. Maybe it's underneath the... no, it's not that. Empress of Mars we've already had. The Eaters of Light, Roman Soldiers, I don't remember that. Well enough in time. And no, she's fucking exploded really early on in that. So it must be the pilot. I don't remember much about it. I'm going to give it... not middle, lower. Wasn't super keen. Let's go for the Interstellar Song Contest. Let's give it... Ooh. Oh, God. It's just really... So, Doctor Who did an episode about Palestine. And it's... in some ways it's excellent, and some ways it's terrible at that, but it's actually as a fun episode if you take away the world context. Really great fun episode, and then arguments, and then I hate online discourse, so I'm going to drop it down 1 point. But it does feature one of the coolest scenes of an entire arena of people getting sucked into space that is fucking terrifying. As the Doctor's like frantically trying to keep himself alive in the foreground, as in the background just thousands of people get sucked off into space. Not like that. We're not back to the fucking concrete blowjob. Yeah. But actually, no, it does drop down a point because it introduced all that Susan shit that then never went anywhere. Cool. That's 0 stars. I think that's a bit of Flux. That guy was in Flux. I remember nothing about Flux. It was 6. Look, I've written a novel. Now, I've written a time travel novel. It's really done quite well, considering the publisher collapsed. It was well received as well, So I understand writing a big, convoluted, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, 560-page novel about time travel, and all the convoluted, mad batshit that you could do with time travel, and really playing with those ideas while telling character stories. I don't know what Flux is about. The universe gets blown up entirely, or maybe not, or maybe some of it, or maybe half of it, or maybe whatever. And then there's loads of episodes that don't really tie in together. And it just feels like watching it's 6 hours of completely disparate shite that don't seem to gel together. And then it kind of just ends. And time is evil or something? I didn't follow. I simply didn't follow. So I'm going to put all of Flux down there when we get to it. And if there's any Jodie episodes left over, I'm just going to assume they're all Flux and bung them in there. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Oh, there's the other half of... Did we already have the first half of that? Man, I should start putting these order. Yeah, that's the end of that's the second part of the Dalek one. First part. Second part. Oh, and Dalek goes there. Oh, God, am I going to start putting these episodes in order? No. But that's the second part of the Eccleston finale. Great setup, great stuff. Love that. All good stuff. All going in the front. Right. If I had a fucking 5-star tier, this would be one of the ones that I will consider into it. I'm now actually considering getting a 5-star tier. But I think, then again, most of these... All of these would go in it? All of these? I think you would drop down. Yeah, I don't think that would make it to 5 stars. I think everything else would make it to 5 stars. Yeah. Oh, I'll just bring that down there. Sorry, the giggle. You've just been demoted. Utopia with Derek Jacobi. Oh, fantastic turn as Professor Yana. That episode there is the greatest cliffhanger in all of television. It is so built perfectly. It's so fast and frantic. There's so much stuff's happening. Mary Goldswing, fucking hell, let's play music in the background. Oh, shit. As just everything goes completely fucking catastrophically wrong and things are revealed and there's twists and things and oh my fucking God. It's one of those episodes you need a cigarette after and you don't even smoke. And you're 14. You just go, fucking hell. Fucking hell, I'm dying. So yeah, no, that is the peak cliffhanger. I think that cliffhanger is as good as, if not better than, it's really hard. It's so hard to say this. I'm going to say now, it's as good as Best of Both Worlds. And if you know that, look, you're now into this video, you know what the fuck Best of Both Worlds is, right? The Star Trek series 3, 4, 5, fuck, I don't know, cliffhanger that is one of the greatest cliffhangers of all time. Again, a music is just a moment, big strong character moment, bum, 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 a big villain reveal, oh, fucking hell. Maybe it's better. I don't know, fuck, they're both fantastic. But again, Derek Jacobi, wonderful. I just finished listening to Derek Jacobi's first War Master audios, where he's playing the actual Master. He's fucking devious as shit. You forget you're listening to like a Master thing. They introduce this character for like 2 episodes, then it gets blown up, and you're like, oh yeah! This isn't the Doctor. Right, we've got Martha Jones' mum slapping David Tennant in the face. That probably happens a lot. People seemingly happy in the background, so I'm guessing that's the Lazarus episode. Lazarus Experiment. Again, Mark Gatiss turning into a Resident Evil monster. I think it's fine. I don't think it's anything particularly special. I don't know what the fuck this even is. That looks like some fucking sort of... What even is that? A blurry space mess. I have no idea what that is. I have literally no idea what that is. I've never seen that. I may or not. There are some episodes of Doctor Who I've never seen. That's something from Flux, probably. Some turn on a horse. Yeah, Flux in it. That is... Who are you talking to? As a child. Oh, Chloe Webber! Oh, okay. Another little decisive one. Not really divisive. It's probably... Is it fine? Is it shit? Is it fine? Is it shit? It was fine. That's the Doctor turns... Basically, they had a script that they couldn't film for a series because they didn't have the budget. So they had to really quickly write something very small scale and set it in like one little area. And it's fun. It's a fun little thing as drawing comes alive. You know, kids' drawing comes alive to deal with a fucking abusive piece of shit dad. Yeah, a child dealing with trauma and also the Olympics. You know, sort of a... I kind of want to knock a point off because they didn't actually have David Tennant do the torch at the end and make it, you know, canon to the real world, but whatever. It was good. Then we've got some... Again, I don't recognise... This looks like... You know what this looks like to me, right? This... lean forward to close your D screens. This looks like, to me... We've got Jodie Whittaker, a character I don't recognise. This looks like a wrestling rope, and there's snow coming down. Did they go to AEW and watch Sting's entrance? And I know the crossover between Doctor Who and wrestling fans. Very small. But it does look like that. It could be that Weeping Angel episode in Flux. It was probably the best one, but it wasn't that good. It wasn't good enough to get a point. What was the Village of the Angels? Yeah, it's probably that one. Well, I'll give it 1 point. I can be thankful for that. Oh, so that must be the special. I forgot there were specials after Flux. I thought Flux was the end of it. No, there were 3 specials. Yeah, Legend of the Sea Devils. Fucking awful. They introduce a giant Godzilla-like fish monster in the ocean, and it's attacking things. There's a giant fish monster. And then at the halfway point in the script... Everybody involved with the production forgot about the giant fish monster and it's never mentioned again. Genuinely. Anyway, here we've got 12 doing something, investigating something, wearing a thing, and again, that might be Rosa. Rosa's pretty good. I'm going to give Rosa a 3 star. I'm going to assume that's Rosa. I don't think they went back in time in any other way like that. I'm going to say that's Rosa. I might be wrong. Oh, hang on, wait. Are you wearing the same outfit in that? Wait, have I accidentally given that to Flux? Wait. That's a different character. That's Flux, I think. Because that guy was in Flux occasionally. Is that Rosa? I'm going to leave it to the back to see if any more Rosas come along. I don't know what the fuck this is. I don't know what the fuck you are. Who the fuck are you? Oh, you from the, Oh, I think I know what you are. The episode where the Doctor goes to Coal Hill High School and becomes the caretaker. It's called The Caretaker. Is that episode? Cool. Okay. No stars. Oh my god, I've hit back! Okay, so... I'm back. I managed to recover them all. By rewatching the video and putting them all in the same places. We're back, and I've reshuffled the bottom because it all got straightened out again. It's fine. It's fine. The buttons, who's ever used those buttons on the side of the mouse to go back? No one. Ever. Never. I refuse. And if you say it's me, I refuse to believe you. So we're going to start again with David Tennant and Wilf. Wilf's first time in the TARDIS was in the End of Time Part 1, so I'm going to assume that's the End of Time Part 1. With the Doctor being all, "Ooh, hello, I'm the Doctor, and I'm going to shoot somebody in the face. Will it be the Time Lords, or will it be a thing?" I think it's average at best. I know! I don't know. It's the overplaying of the Master. He was really a good, effective sort of one-off villain, and then they made him sort of a Skeletor eating people weird hybrid thing, and it just was a bit mucky, and then he turned everybody into the Master as everyone became the Master race. It's a pun. You don't have to fight a pun, Doctor Who. Was that the episode that gave us the words "Christmas is cancelled"? I should probably find that and make a gif of it. Seems appropriate for the current timing. This is the Fleshy Doctor Monster Weeping Angels Part 1. Fleshy Doctor Monster Weeping Angels Part 1. That sounds like the Almost People. No, the Time of the Angels Part 1. Again, it's a lovely fun time, romp time. Amy's Choice. Amy's Choice is a beautiful episode of Doctor Who. The Amy is stuck in two different realities and is told one is real and one is fake. And if she has to die in the one that's fake. And it is, on one side there's a cold star that's being frozen and is killing the TARDIS, and on the other side there's old people trying to eat a husband who has a ponytail now. I'm gonna give it 5 fucking stars or 4 stars, whatever I'm doing. Let's go! And Toby Jones, absolute stellar performance as the Dream Lord. Oh look, that's probably the Weeping Angel. Is it? I don't know. Fuck it, 1 star. That's the Silurian 2-parter from Matt Smith's first series, which I always thought was a fucking excellent series. I'm going to give it 1 star. Those episodes did not land for me. Did not care for them. I thought they were dull and they were boring. It's got the weakest cliffhanger I've ever seen in an episode. It's like, oh, there's loads of them. Ends. And it's always badly edited as well. Yeah. I don't know who they are. I can't work out. That could be Oxygen, although it may just be because there's a darkness on their faces. I'm not entirely sure what that episode is. Don't recognise the spacesuits. We'll leave that to the side for now. Well, there's the Aliens of London World War III. I don't think that's Boomtown. Oh, it might be Boomtown. That's a fiddly one. Could that be Boomtown, or is that Aliens of London World War III? That's the only episodes they've ever appeared in, outside of Sarah Jane. Oh, Spyful Part 2. We'll come back to it. Tennant looking older, 14th Doctor going to do some stuff. That could be the first episode of that run, which I'm going to put next to the giggle. We've got A Good Man Goes to War, I would assume. He calls all his friends. Oh, dare I give that 5 stars? Dare I give that 5? I think the Amy Baby plot wasn't the best, most interesting thing in the world. But the Doctor having a massive victory followed by a massive crushing loss with who's in the episode that I then saw in something else from Star Trek Strange New Worlds. The security officer is in that episode, and it's brutal, and it sets up it answers the mystery of who is River Song, and yeah, sets the Doctor off on a bit of a mission. I don't think it's as a standalone. This is kind of a weird one. I don't think as a standalone episode it lands, but I think for the story it's telling in that season, it's such an important, midpoint, twist, wonderful, good time that I think it's absolutely vital. Would I rewatch it? Yeah, because it's got like the headless monks and all that kind of shit, and it's fun. The Doctor calls in favours across the universe. It's fun. I'm going to give it 5 stars. It's fun. And I love Boomtown and the other one. I'm going to put them on there as well. Yeah, farting aliens, silly whatever bullshit. Fuck you, they blocked Parliament. It's funny. Oh, number 10. It's hilarious. No? Actually, think about it. Boomtown one I would put at number 1. I'd put these ones down here. They're great. They're great. They're great fun, but I'm going to step it down a little bit. We've got Tennant's first episode, which is also going to get a 3-star with a Sycorax. Good fun, really great. It's another one. That's the one that tied in with this one. And one of the things that happens in this episode, we see the repercussions for people in this episode. It really ties the actual universe together and made it feel real, which is something the Doctor Who completely fucking lost. I'm going to assume that... was this what we were talking about when it went to shit? Yeah, so that was the episode that made me stop watching Capaldi's run of Doctor Who, so I'm going to wang that down there. This is a difficult one. We've got Matt Smith in his Season 1 outfit. Did he swap it out for Season 2, or did he get 2 seasons out of that outfit? I can never remember. Rory, kind of new and exciting. Well, not excited, looks terrified. Amy in the background. Could be any episode. I have to leave that one as well. Rose looking to buy things in a normal shop. Could that be Rose itself? The very first episode? The episode that got us here? Also, I know you can pin the images and scroll through the images without and scroll the whole thing down. I just don't want to. Is that Rose? I don't think Rose ever went into another shop. Can I imagine? She's very young, Billie Piper there. 16th Doctor, as we all know her. Okay, let's say it's Rose. Rose is such a great introduction. It gave us 20 years of telly. I'm going to say that's Rose, and I'm going to say, yeah, 20 years of telly. Tick, done, bush. It might be the one where they go back in time. It might be the start of Aliens in London World War III. But I'm going to say that's Rose, and I'm going to give it a tick and a bush. This is the one where Amy... this is The Girl Who Waited, where Amy gets trapped in... a very Portland-style episode in this sort of like health camp for very sick people, and the Doctor can't go in and they have to communicate. I'm going to give it 3. It shows off that really dark side of the Doctor, but it's sort of in a vital way. But I think the Doctor kind of gets away with it. But does he? That final line's kind of brutal. The thing is, the final line is brutal, but we never sort of see the fallout. Drama isn't about the thing that happens. Drama is about the reaction from the people to the thing that happens. That's why Breaking Bad is such a great drama, because the camera just lingers on people when they find shit. It doesn't just go, information, there. You know, it goes, information, and then we have to see that information pass through that person's face. You know, Walt and Hank in the garage, there's like 3 fucking words in that scene, and it's like 40 minutes long, or at least it feels it, you know, the tread lightly talk, you know, that it's all about the reaction to the reveal. And I just need that reaction to really kick that bit home and sort of see how it affects the characters. That's kind of what you want. Anyway, we've got Cyberman, 2-parter with, what was his name? Trigger. It was Trigger from Roger Lloyd Pack from Only Fools and Horses. That's the first part. He's looking at them and he goes, Cybermen, and I love that as a kid. It made me happy. I'm not a big Cyberman fan, but yeah, I think it's a fun episode. We've then got James Corden being killed by the Cybermen. Well, that's just a dream I've had. So that'll be not the Lodger, the other one that came after the Lodger, which was opening time, closing time, something like that. The much worse version of the Lodger. Let's just put aside our feeling about James Corden. Oh, there he is again. All right, we'll do both James Corden episodes. He's in 2 episodes with Matt Smith. The first one I think is fucking great. Not like top tier. I think it's just because James Corden. But there's like aliens in his loft, right? Aliens in your loft. The Doctor moves in. It's got a wonderful scene where the Doctor's like, I need to give you the short version of my history, and he just headbutts him. And it just like to pass the psychic information all at once has to be a headbutt. Makes no sense. I might be talking myself into putting this episode a little bit higher. There's an extended scene of the Doctor playing football, so as we all know, football lowers the score. Then there's this one, which was just was it fine? It's very Power of Love fixes Doctor Who. Yeah, I'll put that one as fine. This is the Wedding of River song, I would assume, which is a mad reality has collapsed finale, but it's actually about River Song not wanting to let go of the husband, and there's something beautiful about the reason that reality collapsed. And it's not actually collapsed because she can't let go. No, it's there because she wants to show him that the universe loves him. If this is his death, he has to see that the universe loves him. Fuck you, going 5 stars. 4 stars, whatever. You know what I mean. This is I don't know who the fuck that is. The Doctor very early? Who's this little girl? Snow? Christmas episode? It's not Christmas Carol. There's Christmas Carol. Wait, hang on. What was the other? Oh my god, I've forgotten the existence of an episode. Oh my god, hang on. There was another Chris. There was the Doctor, the Wizard. What was it? The Doctor and the thingy. The Doctor, the Widow, and the Wardrobe. Was it that one? It must have been that one, yeah. Oh, that shit. It's not like no star shit. There's some fun bits in it. But I just found it really It's got Bill Bailey in it. Do you remember that? Bill Bailey was in an episode of Doctor Who. He kind of just did nothing. Anyway, then we've got The Silence doing stuff to Amy. That could be one of like 50 fucking episodes from that sort of era. I'm gonna leave that one aside. We'll see what's left to some of the ones that I can't quite work out what they are. Oh, that looks like the first part of the second part, of the Time Lords, which is also going to get 3 stars from Moise. That's where he ends the episode. That's where it starts off. Martha going around and saving the world by talking to people. Martha's the best companion. Come on now. Let's just fucking Anyway, this is the Doctor holding, I'm assuming, Amy. While looking at a turd. What is this? Oh, that's the ending of that's the name of the Doctor. Yes, the name of the Doctor. Yes, that'll be the name of the Doctor. So that's the ending of the name of the Doctor, which is where they revealed John Hurt as the Doctor, right? That ending, 11 stars. The rest of the episode, I don't really remember it. It's like stuff happens and the great intelligence and the TARDIS is big and do I remember any of it? I don't. I can't recall what connects it. Like there's a seance and I think it's a fun episode. I think it just got overshadowed by, quite rightly, a fucking incredible cliffhanger which led us into the 50th anniversary. So how do you rank that then? I don't remember it. It's fine. Let's average it out to, I don't remember it or don't want to remember it. Best, middle. There's Rosa. Okay, so Rosa's pretty good. Did I already put something up here thinking it was Rosa? Or did I bring it back down and go, oh, no, I don't know. Right, Rosa's probably the best Chibnall Run episode. It's about Rosa Parks. And it's historical. The pure historicals were definitely Chibnall's strong point. They were really strong. But I think it's undermined a bit because there's a space racist who's trying to stop Rosa Parks getting on the bus, was kind of the plot, which kind of implies racism sticks around forever, and I don't think they really tackle that very much in the episode, but I do think it was quite good. What do we got here? Oh, fuck me, some flux bollocks, let's put in there. Well, just, I don't know. If I don't recognise it, I'm like, it's a 1 star. The Doctor, look, everyone's so static. Even the fucking horse is standing still in every one of these shots. Oh, there you go, there's 1 of 13 running. And it's just, I just feel like even the fucking side characters are running in this shit. Actually, everyone's standing still in all these fucking shots. What am I talking about? There's action, there's pointing, there's smiling on a moped, there's, stances. It's not just fucking... It's fine. Anyway. What the fuck am I doing? Yes, so, wherever that was, I just put in that one. And then this, what's this one? This will be early Jodie, I think. Let's go to see if I can think of that as being anything. Wouldn't be the woman who fell to earth. Not the Ghost Monument, because we've already had the TARDIS reveal yet. That's the Ghost Monument. It's not Rosa. Right, it's in the UK. I saw through my fingers because I fucking hate spiders. Sungo, no, I don't think I'm on the ground for that. Demons of the Punjab, maybe. That was a good episode as well. Might just have to give it the old 1-star default, though. Kablam, shit. The Witchfinders, that's quite a fun episode, but you'll have a better picture for that, I would hope. Takes you away, or it could be the Battle of Razkor Avkolos. That's such a shit name. Razkor Avkolos. Fuck it, it was a first draft, that. Just always like to point that out. This could be any number of these fucking... Could you hear me? Essential Assignment, Orphan 55? Could be any of those. No stars. If it's not distinct enough, look at how many of these I can get from a thing. Right, this is the 1 star. That's the finale. The reality's fallen apart. Blah blah blah. Something. It's amazing the difference between sort of the Matt Smith reality is fallen apart finale, where it's actually about something and about a character and about a thing and about everybody playing off each other and having their own goals and agendas and really tying characters in and mystery solving for a mystery that doesn't really have a resolution. That's the thing. I'm going to put up the old Goblin mode up here because that's the Goblin episode. Sure, it introduced the fantasy shit. Sure, it had a fucking song in it. They were trying something new. And you know what? I'm not going to be annoyed when someone tries something new. Doctor Who is about taking those chances and taking those risks. And sometimes they don't pay off. You know, that's why Doctor Who is the most mixed bag television show. It really is. Like, these are all over the fucking place in seasons. Like, here we go. Rogue. Bam! 5 fucking stars. 10 stars. I give it 11 stars. That's fucking hot shit, that episode. No, seriously, Rogue with before he got sent to the Hell Dimension for being gay forever. True story. That episode, written by Kate Herron, who did Loki, is basically the Doctor and I can't remember Rogue's actor's name. I forget what the Doctor as well. So that's Ken from Barbie and whoever played Rogue. They have sizzling chemistry. I'm talking BBC Pride and Prejudice chemistry. Yeah, I have the romantic novel tastes of a fucking 50-year-old woman. I know that, right? I know that. But if you watch the episode and you don't want those two to fuck, there is something wrong with you. Anyway, 5 stars. I mean, Yaz and fucking the 13th Doctor had fucking 2 billion seasons of no chemistry, with zero chemistry or anything. Like, I think I love you a little bit. I think actually it didn't even go as fucking far as that. And she got the fucking friend nod on the way out. And then these two are fucking locking lips after fucking 20 minutes. And I'm in. I'm like, yeah, let's go. He wants to throw his whole fucking life away to go save him. Wonderful stuff. Anyway, now what do we have here? We've got dinosaurs on a spaceship, which I'm pretty sure it's dinosaurs on a spaceship because there's a thingy. Fine. It's fine. It's got some fucking uncomfortable jokes in it that are not funny. Chris Chibnall wrote that one. Doesn't know how to write a joke. Doesn't know how to write a joke. That's the episode where you've got Ron's dad from Harry Potter, or for the older audience, Suits You, Sir. You know, and it's like there's a dinosaur or something sniffing his trousers. It's like, oh, what's in your trousers? He's like, my balls, and you go, oh, and he's like, I've got these 2 balls that I've made of food or something, and you're like, oh yeah, no, that doesn't actually, because you didn't introduce those, that doesn't add up. What the fuck are you doing? This is awful. Stop writing jokes. Stop writing jokes. Chris Chibnall cannot write a joke. My favourite Chris Chibnall non-joke is when he's like, oh no, we've taken out the internet. What will happen now? And everyone's like sharing a look at the TARDIS like, and then if that's not funny enough, we then cut to a random fucking family as the internet goes off. And it's like, oh my god, the internet's off. What do we do now? And you're like, what the fuck is this shit? I might knock that point off of that just to bring it down. No, fuck it. It's fine. What have we got here? We've got the slow invasion, the cubes of fun, the black boxes of... This is a Chris Chibnall episode, and I'm going to say it now. It's his fucking best. It's getting 3 stars. He can write. He can write. Not the finale. It's the ending that fucking fucks it off, because it's just bollocks that doesn't make any sense. Oh, the tally is coming, and then it never is mentioned again. But I think, you know, as an episode, there's these cubes that turn up, and then they last for a year, and the Doctor has to stick around trying to solve the mysteries, and it's fun. It's got a lot of fun little silly bits to it. It's a good episode. I'm not going to knock the man. He can't write all the time. He can write once, and it was that. What's next on this? This is the latest series, because we've got Carla as well as the Doctor. There's Luffy's hat. So this is the One Piece crossover episode. I'm kidding. I hope. That might be the one where the Cold War, where they meet the Ice Warrior for the first time. Don't really know what else it could be. There's only very few episodes in Series 7 that they were together before he went off and fucking regenerated and left us behind. Cold War, yeah. Journey to the Center of TARDIS, it could be. That was another disappointing episode, wasn't it? But I didn't really Cold War either, so... Cold War was just like, oh, there's an alien on board, and just fell apart a little bit. Wasn't that interesting. This, I don't fucking know. That might be Hyde. Actually, we should just assume that's Hyde. No, we're not going to assume that's Hyde at this point. That's probably Journey to the Center of the TARDIS, which I also think is a bit crap. It's like, we're going to go into the TARDIS, and I'm like, what mysteries will we see? It's basically a place of hate that'll try and kill you in every possible way. Oh, I thought it was going to be it's like going to Charlie's Chocolate Factory, right? Or Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory, depending on if you're going before or after the film. And it's just the tunnel ride. That's what it feels like. Anyway, I'm going to say that this is Hyde, because there's very few episodes that it can be. I'm going to bang you up to 5 stars. So Hyde is a fantastic episode. Fantastic. Underrated episode. Probably my most underrated episode of Doctor Who. Go rewatch Hyde if you haven't. It's fucking excellent. Truly, truly excellent. Oh, that could be the Crimson Door. We'll have to look out. That might be the Crimson Aura, because there's Crimson and Aura. We'll get to it. Fuck it. Peter Capaldi in a spacesuit. Peter Capaldi in a spacesuit. Haven't seen it. If that's the abortion moon one. I think that's the abortion moon one. It's the one where we're told abortion is bad. I don't know what was going on in Capaldi's run. Haven't seen it. You're going to get 0 stars if I've not seen it. Yeah, 0 stars. Yeah, oof. Yeah, oof. Woofa, 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 woofa. It's spiders on the moon, but the moon is an egg, blah, blah, blah. Then he lays an exact replica of the egg that's the same in density, and physics don't matter, and whee! Like, the rule of sci-fi, right, is you can break one rule. You can break a rule. You can break a rule. You're allowed to break a rule in an episode. The moon is an egg. Break that rule, alright? That's a rule you are allowed to break. But then the thing that flew out of the moon has laid a moon exactly the same as the moon, so everything's fine. No. No, that doesn't work. You broke your one rule, breaking a second rule of physics, it's gonna fuck everything up. Doesn't work, puts people off. 73 yards, don't know what the episode was about, loved it. Let's say that's the Crimson Aura, because he's not a thing and there's a thingy, and unless there's a picture of him snogging Jenny, which is a little bit inappropriate, I'll be honest. Crimson Aura's pretty fine. Actually, thinking about it, I do quite like it. I just keep saying Crimson Aura. It's got a little weird... Actually, that's really camp episode now I'm thinking about it. Fuck it, you're going to go up there. That's a fun episode. There's a romp. This one I don't really recognise. I don't know what's happening behind the Doctor here. Something. That looks like Clara. So again, we're in very limited episodes. Oh, is that Nightmare in Silver with the Cybermen? Yeah? I'm going to see if that's going to have to be. Maybe that's Crimson Aura. Whatever. Let's assume it's Nightmare in Silver. I'm going to bang it there. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. The Doctor looking down a Dalek. Rusted Dalek. Shorter hair. That's the season 1 finale. Big Bang. Pandora opens, I would assume. Second part, most likely. Maybe the first. It's a perfect finale. Don't really have to separate them off. Absolutely love it. A cliffhanger at the end of part 1 is everything has been destroyed and the universe is over. Get out of that one, cunt! And I loved it. It was absolutely incredible. Then Boom! That's got to be Boomtown and not Thingy. Boomtown's a fucking 5-star. I'm going to pick you up there. Boomtown is great. It's a great little character study. It's camp as shit. It's quite low budget. It's got a stupid fucking premise of an alien that's going to blow up whales to ride the explosive nuclear wave on a space surfboard. Can I give it 5 stars? Now, this is an interesting one. I don't recognise this immediately. Martha, Doctor. So, what the fuck is that one? That could be... the Sontaran Tennant episodes. They were sort of okay. They're definitely fine Doctor Who. I'll leave them in the fine pile. We've got... Oh, that probably is the Witchfinders as well, which I will also bang up to fine. Alan Cumming really brings the episode to life. As he always does. Oh, that's like the other part of the... Wait, is that the name of the Doctor? Is the name of the Doctor when they go to Thingy and he's buried there? Or did that come back later on? But no, the other bit was definitely the name of the Doctor. Right? Where was it? And I'm looking. Yeah, but not in the name of the Doctor. That's got to be that bit. So when did the big TARDIS turn up? That was definitely... It wasn't in Daily. It was done by then. Maybe it was... We met it before? We didn't meet it before. Did we? No. Did we? Wasn't Bells of St. John? Rings like Akaten? No. So when the fuck did we do this? Giant TARDIS. Maybe it's not giant. Maybe. I think that's the giant TARDIS. I've got a fucking clue. Oh my goodness. Wait, have we got 2 of the same picture? There might just be mistakes. I looked at a few of these, and the amount of times there's the same fucking thing. Anyway, I missed this one. So that's the other alien, Sloveni, Good Time 1. That's probably part 1, maybe part 2. Who the fuck knows? Slovenes and aliens. So we got 3 Slovenes. Yeah, 3 stars for those and 4 stars for those. It's good camp fun. We've got Joy from Joy to the World. 5 stars. Moffat's second best Christmas episode. Of course, Christmas Carol is the best episode. Was Christmas Carol one of these? No, suppose that could be. I don't know. What did he wear in A Christmas Carol? Oh, no. See, now I want to go hunting for it. Now we're getting into the smaller bits, and it's not the one with Santa, don't worry. I want to find Christmas Carol and be like, yes, boom, 5 stars. Oh, there's the 11th hour. Let's bang that up there, 5 stars. His first episode, absolutely fucking flawless. 10 out of 10. Don't worry about it. Doctor's daughter. Haven't I put the Doctor's daughter in already? I swear I've talked about the Doctor's daughter. Have I gone mad? Oh my god, it's happened. I've gone mad. Fine. Below average. Fine. Below average. That's the weird one. I remember not hating that episode, so I'm going to give it 1 star. But I don't remember much about it. Probably that guy's fingers flew around, and Jodie Whittaker was like, ooh. I don't remember fuck all else about that. What? So what? When was this introduced? So that's not the name of the Doctor. And then it was the Day of the Doctor. Time of the Doctor? What was the time? That was when he went to the planet Christmas. That was a great episode. I didn't have that shit going on. That was just in the Name of the Doctor, if I remember rightly. Unless it was seen before then? Was there any chance it was seen before then? I don't know. I have absolutely no fucking clue. Well, I'm going to put you in no stars because I don't recognise you. I think that's fair. If it's got Dan in it, it's going to be bullshit. Well, hang on, wait. What classics are in that in the series, in Jodie's last series, apart from Flux? Was he just in it for Flux? Was he in Flux, or did they all piss off after the Timeless Children? They might have done. Was he just Flux? Well, that's all Flux then. Fuck him. And he just wanders off, and then he gets divorced or something. That is the second time we meet Cassandra. What's the second time we meet Cassandra? So we meet her in the End of the World. Which is that one, which is perfect episode. Thank you very much. And that was the second episode of Eccleston's Run, and then we meet her again. It's the hospital one, isn't it? That's another 5-star episode. Cat nuns and zombie monsters and all the diseases of all time put together, which is a Simpsons gag. Brilliant stuff. Absolutely wonderful episode, Doctor Who. Good time, fun time. We've got the Satan Pit, which is going to go in the good time, fun time pile for being a cracking episode. That's the second part of it, because that's when he's strapped in the thing at the end as the rocket takes off. I believe in her. God, Doctor Who is excellent when it's excellent. Okay, if I had a 6-star tier, Smith & Jones would go in the 6-star tier. That's Smith & Jones. Now, if you want to be a writer, read the script of Smith & Jones. Smith & Jones is the best Doctor Who script because it introduces the entire show, everything about the show from start to finish, and tells a story all at the same time. Has threat, has cool, weird shit happening, is very grounded, has a fun alien, the Jadoon, which have come back. Just absolutely fucking brilliant. Introduces us to Martha Jones, introduces us to a villain with a fun little ability, introduces us to who the Doctor is. As efficient, brilliant scripts go, 10 out of 10. 50 billion out of 10. It's amazing. It's truly amazing. Let's find a shit one to counter that. There you go, Flux. Oh dear. What else do we have? Alright, do we want to do controversial episode time? I think we do. I'm gonna do it. Victory of the Daleks. I'm giving it the max score. Shut your face. Victory of the Daleks is when there's the Daleks that are Winston Churchill's Daleks. Would you like a cup of tea? And those Daleks are the most racist Daleks to ever exist. Their racism is so bad that they think of themselves as inferior. That's a cool fucking little detail for those Daleks. And you know, the gunmetal, the sort of the camo green, fucking beautiful thing. And the Daleks that then come out of the machine. I mean, I must admit, the set for that being just like a room with a shiny ceiling does not look like a spaceship. It looks like a room with a shiny ceiling. And the Daleks that came out are an acquired taste. And we never see them again, really. I love that episode because I think that really cements Amy's character. There's such a brilliant line in that episode where there's a guy, he's got a bomb in his chest because he is a Dalek plant, is a machine, monster boy, whatever. You know, the fucking shit. But if he reaches out to his humanity, then he'll be able to stop the bomb. And Amy Pond has one basically thing that she can say. They're trying to get him to reach into his humanity. And Amy Pond says, have you ever fancied someone you shouldn't have? It's such a fucking... That's such a human... That is Doctor Who right there. Is the character going, I got it. Because it's her character as fucking well in that series. It's perfect for her. Fuck you, the episode's great. Yeah, the Daleks are fucking Skittles, but... You know, they were fucking pepper pots for ages. They're stupid. They're a stupid design, and I love them. And also, the Dalek that I own is that little guy there. I've had a model made of him, and you've seen it by now, definitely. I've had it for years. Yes, of course. People ask if I still got it. Why the fuck would I get rid of my Dalek? He's the coolest fucking thing in the world. But yeah, I love that episode. I love how characterful it is. I love how silly it is. I love everything, truly everything about it. Except maybe the fact that it slightly whitewashes Winston Churchill. Right, let's pick. What's this one here? Okay, that's Cybermen. That's when they go. That's the second part of the Cybermen episode. So you're going to go there when they go to Peak 12. Because Mickey the idiot was holding a button down too long. We've got... I was never keen on this one. So this is the Planet of the Dead, I think it was called. It's quite a boring title as well. Is it Planet of the Dead? I mean, Planet of the Dead, sure. It's a title that works. It's one of the specials before Tennant fucked off. I've gone too far on my little screen on the other side. Yeah, Planet of the Dead. Such a crap title. Call it like Ecophage or something. I don't know. Maybe that gives away the game. But is that really the point? Anyway, there's some silver sperm attacking the Doctor. He's in a double-decker bus. It doesn't really... People kind of get it. It's sort of fine. And it would go fine. But actually, for an episode that I think is just fine, I am going to elevate it by one extra star because it features a guest star from legendary stand-up comedian Lee Evans. And he is Malcolm, the unit's scientific advisor. And he is insane. And it's so funny. And I love Lee Evans' stupid physical, practical humour. It's great stuff. Truly great stuff. Fucking love that guy. Fucking love that guy. Great in Fifth Element as well. Yeah, quite the negotiation. Yeah, he's a fucking excellent actor. I've seen him on stage. He's fucking amazing. Anyway, we got Peter Capaldi. Is that Thin Ice? I think that might be Thin Ice. Unless there's another. We'll leave that one be for now. Oh, I've just seen A Christmas Carol. 5 stars, best episode. I always try and watch Doctor Who at Christmas, because Doctor Who for me is Christmas. It really ties in together. More often than not, I'm watching A Christmas Carol, because not only is it a reworking of the greatest story ever told, A Christmas Carol, it features a flying shark, which I'm really partial to for some reason, and a beautiful song, a beautiful story. It's sweet, it's kind, it's about letting go, it's heartbreaking, it's Matt Smithby. It's got that whimsy. There's such a whimsy to that series, and I just think it's the perfect capper on it. This is Journey's End, Stolen Earth, Journey's End, wasn't it? Stolen Earth, Journey's End, where the Doctor's like, I'm going to wipe your mind, Donna Noble, and we'll never mention that again. Definitely not in the reboot for Disney, where to introduce characters, we're going to have to get them to look back at Series 5, despite the fact we're in Series 13 or some bollocks like that now. It's a mid thing, Davros, and I'm going to blob the universe and then blob the dust that the universe is made of, and everyone works together. It's kind of fun, but I think it's fairly average fare, really. It never really inspires me. Unlike You, which are going to go up to the old 3 stars, that is the episode. It's a very Backrooms coded episode. Yeah, youth kids, I know you're shit now. From Series 6, I believe. Is it in Series 6? It's not. No, it's Series 6. Where the fuck is it? The Girl Complex. Yeah, Series 6, episode 11. It's an absolutely brilliant episode. It's basically, they're trapped in a creepy motel, and behind a door is your biggest fear. What's behind your door? The scariest thing in the universe. And that is, a hell of a conceit. You kind of get drawn to your door. There's also a Minotaur running around killing everyone. Because fuck it! Doctor Who! It's got creepy puppets. It's people going insane. It's good shit. I've taught myself actually up to putting it high. I have no flaws of the episode. It's fucking excellent fun. I think my only problem, I put it down one, I was like, I didn't really like that they revealed later on what was in the Doctor's room, but it wasn't in this episode. Well, it was the writer's fault. The perfectly fine here, Sherwood robot, Doctor Battles with a Spoon episode. Slightly, I would have put it a little higher, but it was killed in the edit, because it features a alien robot thing getting decapitated and then fighting with that head or something, but they had to cut all that because in the news was very heavy on someone who's been decapitated recently. Can't remember who, but they had to cut a lot of decapitation stuff out of it, and it felt very clunky. So you go, yeah, okay. There's the first part of the library episode, which I have put the other part. So have I put the other part somewhere? Oh, I'm starting to go mad. I don't think I put the. Have we done the library? I think it's mid. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I do like the library's probably my weakest sort of Moffat Roster Davis run episode. I wasn't super keen on it when I saw it, and since rewatching it, I've gone, it's fine. It's got some good stuff in there, but I do think like actually it's probably above average. But for what was Moffat's batting history at that point with Girl in the Fireplace and Blink and Gas Mask Kids, it felt like a step down. So sorry, Moffat, you've hoisted by your own brilliance. That's probably flux. There's the second part of it right there. There we go. That's the second part, and Donna and whatever's and blah blah blah. I think it's perfectly fine. It doesn't. Some people really like that. For me, I don't think it hits. Fashion and Dorada are a cool villain though. Maybe a little higher. Nah. I don't know. I think it would have been better as a single part. I genuinely do. I can have another drink because I've been talking for almost 2 hours. Told you. Whoops. Right. Okay. What do we got here? Amy looking up torches. Vampires of Venice potentially. Not entirely sure. But potentially, maybe, and absolutely, yeah. All right, Vampires of Venice is it's definitely sort of 2.5 stars. I'm gonna be a little generous today because as soon as I've started talking about, I wanted to watch it again. I think that's Vampires of Venice as well. There's Vampires in Venice. It's a real snakes on a plane title. It's got some fun stuff, and it's very your sort of standard Doctor Who leveled up with a good bit of writing, character work and stuff. Is that the one where the Doctor pops out of a cake at the start? Oh, it might be. Oh, I really like that. This is some bollocks with Jodie and Battle of Raskarov Kolos. Maybe. I don't care. We've got the finale. I don't care. Of one of this fucking things. The finales really let Doctor Who down. Excuse me. I mean, don't they always? No, they didn't. Moffat's era, they were great. But this era, they were really... Because people were like, this show was shit, because it spends 2 episodes again on the finale, and it doesn't do a good setup at the start, and whatever. We've got Neil Gaiman's first episode. Boo, hiss Neil Gaiman. But yay to sexy. I've got to give it the old... Do I want to put it up to 4 star, 5 star? It's got some kind of weird... No, it's got some great lines in it. Oh, but it's got some horrible lines in it. Well, it's got some good stuff. Yeah, okay. It's fun. The TARDIS comes alive and is a mad woman, and it's kind of brilliant. And it's great. Yeah. This is the end of time finale thing. Christ knows where I put the first one of these. With the Master Rat. It's sort of fine, I suppose. Sort of fine. I probably did sort of fine. Maybe I didn't. This is the point where I'll go, no, I did. It's sort of fine. Yeah, it's sort of fine. It's what the Time Lords come back, nothing really happens, and will the Doctor shoot someone? I don't know. You constantly tell me he's not going to. I suppose that's one of them arc things, isn't it? That I didn't really get as a kid. All right, don't hate me, but that's getting 4 stars. So yeah, the music of the noise of the sound of the. What's it called? I'm going to look this one up because my brain is fucking fried already. The Devil's Chord, starring Jinx Monsoon as the god of music. That's sort of playing this series of Doctor Who, this weird goblin bollocks, and it's absolute, the fantasy elements to absolute peak with magical music notes and gods. But if you give that role, and I said it for Neil Patrick Harris, and I'll say it again now, if you give that role to someone who can chew through scenery, it's going to fucking work for me. And Jinx, I mean, the giggle was sort of held down by the ending and stuff that went on, and push it down a little bit. But Jinx Monsoon as the music, whatever, the maestro, I think they call themselves. Just fucking excellent. The scene where there's like silence and they're trying to find the thing and the sound. I had so many fucking excellent bits in that episode. The one thing that let people down was it was kind of advertised as this is the Beatles episode, and they were barely in it. But as someone who doesn't really give a fuck about the Beatles, I don't give a shit. I don't really care. But yeah, Jinx Monsoon chews through scenery like a fucking T-Rex in Jurassic Park. It's just a delight. Absolute fucking delight. Get up there, you. We've got, the Jodie Peets one, I don't know. Oh, fuck me. The actual last episode of Doctor Who to air, I'm going to give no stars to. Especially given the light. I think these are getting punished a little bit because of the light, but really, do you remember Wishwell? Do you remember the reality war? I remember this being a fucking heap of shit. This is the Doctor hiding under a bed. Is that the image they've gone for Listen? Damn, Listen is absolutely getting 2 stars. Stop, Capaldi people. Stop. I'm going to get there, right? Listen, as an episode, the Doctor being terrified of a creature that's... Was that this one? I think that's this one. Was the Doctor being terrified of a monster that's camouflage was so perfect you couldn't hear it and going a little bit insane. Excellent, right? That shit, boom, is getting the 4 stars. Carla's going out on date with Danny Pink, the most boring man. They have no chemistry. They just are combative with each other. I hate the both of them, and they are... It's like watching JD and Elliot get together in an early series of Scrubs. You're like, no, don't do it. You're horrible for each other. And then, in the medium series of Scrubs and latest series of Scrubs and the recent reboot, I hated Danny Pink. He was a nothing character who died literally off screen in the world's quietest car accident. So that gets 0 stars. The Listen shit gets top stars. That episode was completely mixed of the two. It's getting 2 stars. That's my argument. Curse of the Black Spot, or Black Pearl, or whatever the fuck it was. It's, perfect average Doctor Who. There's a thing. Doesn't make sense if you think about it too hard. Oh, it can come out of any reflection. You're on a boat. Probably loads of water splash around the place. It's a bit tricky. But it's a fun guest cast and all that sort of shit. Who the fuck cares? Oh my god, I just swallowed there. Oh, that was nearly an and flap moment. We've got this. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? I don't even vaguely recall what the fuck that is. Does anyone vaguely recall what the fuck that is? Not a Scooby. Anyway, we've also got Amy and Matt Smith. Is that Amy? I'm really bad at faces. I think that's Amy. What the fuck episode is that? I'm gonna have to go back. I'm gonna have to go to my Scrollies. I don't think it's series 5. It's not the Beast. Is that Beast Below? It's not the Beast Below. That's the Beast Below. 5 stars. Fuck you. It's great. I love it. It's good fun. It's a romp. It is. No, it's some people criticize because it's rushed. Yeah, fine. But it builds up an entire fucking world and gives us some really great visuals. And the monsters, they got like a face and then they turn around and it's got a scary face and then it turns around and that face is scarier now. It's stupid and brilliant and I love it. And I just love the world that they built. And I went to see all the props and stuff for that, and they're really cool. Anyway, what the fuck else are we talking about? What's this one then? So that's Beast Below. What the fuck could you possibly be? Could that be Hungry Earth, Cold Blood Part 1? It could be. I don't think it's Impossible Astronaut or that one. Doctor's Wife. Oh, that's what the Neil Gaiman one was called, the Doctor's Wife. Rebel Flesh Almost People. Could be that. Oh, I'm going to have to come back to that one then. I don't know what the fuck that is. That I'm giving a 0 to. Now, you may be going, but wait, that's the Frank Skinner and Peter Capaldi and the Mummy on the Orient Express. I've never seen it. I've literally just never seen that episode. It's never come up. My rewatches have missed it. I've just never... I gotta go, I'll skip a bit of Capaldi, and I've never seen that episode of Doctor Who. Not even for a second. So I have no idea if it's good or not. So it's getting 0 stars because I haven't seen it. And that's fair to me. This is Tiny TARDIS. This is pretty good. This is a pretty good episode. From 12th Doctor. By the way, if I've talked about these episodes before and I've rated them wildly differently, yeah, that's people, innit? Flatline, isn't it? That's Flatline. Oh, that's the episode straight after that one. Cool. So I'm going to give Flatline 3 stars. I kind of like the vibe of the aliens and the bits, and the Doctor gets a fun doctory speech. Took his fucking time. 9 episodes in instead of episode 1. But that's pretty good fun. Alright, this I'm pretty sure is In the Forest of the Night. And if I could have a minus 10 stars tier, that's where I would put that one. This is the witness of this tier list, right? This is the shit that everything else is going to be compared to. And yeah, Flux is going to go in there. Do these deserve to be 1 star comparing them to... Well, no, these are all going to go up. The shooty ones, as much as I would have thought they were just bland and crap, are going to go up. I mean, that's an episode to stop me watching Doctor Who. That I haven't seen. That I just don't know what the fuck it is. No, Spyful Jamie is that shit. Flux and things, yeah. And then that finale can go. But okay, cool. We've cleaned out the 0 stars a little bit because In the Forest of the Night is the fucking worst episode of Doctor Who, and it's worse than Flux. Because the Flux I couldn't follow because it was a garbled mess. In the Forest of the Night is just fucking stupid, and I hate it. And it's just poorly acted and poorly put together and poorly everything. And the moral is, hey kids, don't take your medicines. I'm not fucking kidding. Anyway, it's written by Frank Crottrell-Boyce, who did Smile, which was also shit. Not as shit, but still shit. That's Space Baby. Oh, no, fuck. I've skipped right ahead. I've just seen Space Babies. That's the other part of the Missy finale something-y one. Probably 2 stars. Oh, there it is. I'm going to put it next to that. Yeah, Cybermen and stuff, and Clara and Danny Pink and Cybermen, and literally digging up the corpse of the Brigadier. I'm going to give 3 stars to Mr. Ring-a-Ding, and Lux did not entirely work for me as an episode. There's definitely some bits and pieces where it was didn't quite land at that super high level that Doctor Who does, a little bit messy, especially because it's dealing with the gods and all that kind of bullshit. But having a cartoon character come to life looked fucking excellent, and you know, it's a great little episode. It's above average. It's above average and pretty fucking good. Space Babies. I'm not Space Babies for some of you. Blah, blah. No, I mean, I don't want to give it 3 stars right now. Today, it's getting 2 stars. As an introduction to a series, atrocious. Because babies and vomiting and farting and boogies and all that kind of shit. The Bogeyman, which I sighed and got 5 seconds into the episode, you know. But I do think that the moral of this is Doctor Who, the show we save the monsters in, is vitally important. And yeah, you kind of want that story. I just wish it was in a better story as your first episode of a series that's trying to attract a new audience. Last Christmas with Santa. I'm pretty sure that's Last Christmas. I'm going to give you 3 stars. I really like the episode with the things that grab onto your head and put you in dreams and stuff. And it's undone by the last fucking few seconds of the episode, which is why it would have gone up to 4. Because it's a very sort of dream within dream kind of vibe, and it talks a lot about sort of dream logic and bits and pieces, while there's also monsters and it's scary and spooky and Santa Claus is real. Well, is he? And then it neatly unfolds. It's a very complicated little box, and then it neatly unfolds like a origami flower, and it just whoop, like that. And you go, oh, that was really neatly put together. And then the actor who played Clara decided to not leave, and they have to do one more little thing, and it just butchers everything that came before it, and made all of these people dreams, and just kills it. So it's losing a star for that ending, but I think the episode leading up to that point is great. Here we have Matt Smith leaning over a thing. Not going to be able to place that for a while. We've got Jadoon and Donna. The Jadoon and Donna? The Jadoon and Donna. The Donna and the Jadoon. The Jadoon. Let's head our way back to Series 4 then and see if we can spot where the fuck you go. The Jadoon and Donna. The Jadoon and Donna. The Jadoon and Donna. I'm going to keep saying it. Okay, it's not Partners in Crime. It's not like recent Tennant. Anyway, he's still wearing the old outfit. It's not Partners in Crime, which is fucking excellent. We got Partners in Crime yet? I don't think we've had Partners in Crime yet. Oh, that's still nice. Oh, Christ. Where's Partners in Crime? Have I fucked up and put Partners in Crime in the wrong place? Maybe. Who the fuck knows? That's the volcano-y one. Where's Partners in Crime? Have I bollocks this up somewhere? With the adipose and the thing and the fuck it. I've made a mistake, I think. Oh, that sounds. I might just spot it. I'm quite bad at looking at things. You may have noticed this. Really? Have I not? Really? Okay. And then you might be crying out that it was. I've got one wrong. Then I must have done. One of these was Partners in Crime. Then. I guess. So. Fair enough. Partners in Crime, I give 5 stars to. But I've clearly fucked up something because I can't see it. Jadoon, but with Donna, I don't recognise Jadoon in a Donna episode. It's not Partners in Crime. It's not Fires of Pompeii. It's not Planet of the Ood. That were the Ood. It's not Sontaran's Stratagem, The Poison Sky. That was Sontaran's. Doctor's Daughter, that was Fish Things. That Doctor's Daughter was... I thought that was Martha. I've always thought that was Martha. Oh, okay. My head's wrong. Unicorn the Wasp, no. Science in the Library, Forest of the Dead, no. Midnight, no. Turn Left, no. Stolen Earth, no. Journey's End, no. Unless they turned up in Journey's End. Stolen Earth, Journey's End, they might have turned up there. Oh. I don't actually know. Jadoon in a Donna episode. I'm leaving it. Yeah, we didn't know what that was. Bill and a Japanese businessman? The fuck? It looks like she's on the worst date ever. Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna give that 1 star. The 2-part. There's the other part of it. Yeah, 2-part thingy episode. Wasn't keen. Definitely the letdown of that series. Peter Capaldi having a shout at someone. Oh, was that the? I thought that might be Magician's Apprentice. Oh, that's like the woman who lived and. I didn't like those episodes at all. Here we've got Partners in Crime. There it is. Fucking hell! I thought I couldn't see it. I was looking for the adipose. Of course, it's just random fucking screenshots. It's the nurse mother who does the adipose and blah blah blah, etc. 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 That is Eccleston sitting down at a table with the 6th Doctor and Perry. What the fuck? Holding on someone's hand, looking up. Oh, the 2nd episode. Ghosties. Charles Dickens and Ghosts. What's it called? CharlesDickensandGhosts.com. What was it called? 3rd episode, excuse me. Unquiet Dead. Yeah, first Christmas episode, technically, because it was set at Christmas. Yeah, fucking excellent episode. Spooky and fun and monsters and cleverness and Charles Dickens. Who doesn't love that? Jadoon and the Martha. Fuck, what the fuck? We've got Pandora Opens, part 1 of Pandora Opens Big Bang. Matt Smith's greatest speech on that fucking rock. In fact, probably the best speech a Doctor has ever had. Maybe Capaldi's speech in the Zygon 2-parter. No, I like that one. It's the come and have a go if you think you're hard enough. By the way, I'm not holding anything. Actually, no, it's I've got no weapons, I've got no plan, I've got nothing. It's just me, a man, a single man, and you've got spaceships that are armed to the fucking teeth. Come and have a go if you think you're hard enough. And I kind of love that vibe. What else we got? This one here is an episode I'm going to give 1 star to, and that's going to be controversial for some people. So that's one of Tennant's later episodes. Where's the specials? Give me the specials. The Waters of Mars. I didn't like it. I didn't like it then. I don't like it now. It's basically Tennant turns up at a place he's not supposed to be and goes, "Oh, everybody here dies. See ya." But then doesn't leave, and then there's water zombies, which are kind of cool. I'm giving the stuff of the water zombies thing. But then he goes, "I'm a Time Lord" at the end, and he turns into Time Lord Victorious. Not something I would hate. You know, the Time Lord going, fuck it, I can save everyone. And then proceeds to not bother to save everyone. And you know... oh God, that could have led to some wonderful things, but it's everyone's getting killed and he's just slowly walking back like, I'm gonna fucking change the fucking... And I'm like, they're gonna be dead by the time we get here, fucking idiot. And then the finale is woman commits suicide. It makes absolutely no sense. And it's everything's out of character, and it's the drama moments for drama moments' sake, and it's kind of over, and we're all glad that it's over. That's another one of those... That looks like the woman who lived in the other one of these. It looks like it's the same episode, to be honest. I didn't care for me as a character. I thought she was an actor. I don't know who the actor was. Fucking terrible. Completely fucking flat. Oh, the 50th anniversary. Bob, 5 stars. Absolutely perfect. Juggle all that shit. Make a special. Celebrate Doctor Who. Looking forwards. Yeah, good stuff. Also, great moral. Wonderful things. How do you negotiate? How do you negotiate between two species? In Doctor Who's world, you can make them forget who's who, and that's how you negotiate the best deal for everybody, because nobody knows who they're actually dealing for. It's brilliant. It's truly brilliant. Fuck me. We are not worthy. It's also really fun. It also gave us John Hurt as a wonderful audition of the Doctor. Yeah, lovely stuff. We've got Boom, baby! A Hitchcockian thriller with Ncuti Gatwa. Let's give that the old peak score that it deserves. I watched it quite recently and I was like, oh yes, it's so good. Excellent stuff. Oh, Gasmat Zombies, you're also going to get the top there because MG Child and Dr. Dances are peak. Now I thought this would have been the Jinx Monsoon one. I mean, you wore that for the Jinx Monsoon one. What else were you suited and booted for, sir? Let's have a look at the episodes. Not Space Babies, not Devil's Cord, not Boom, that was one. We just did 73 Yards, no. Dot and Bubble, no. Rogue, no. Legend Ruby Sunday by Death, no. Joy to the World, no. Robot Revolution, no. Lux, no. Well, we got Lux already. The Well, definitely not. Lucky Day? What the fuck is Lucky Day? Oh, that was the influencer. Oh, Christ. So the engine? No, instead of Song Contest. So that's probably Wish World Reality War. All right, you're going to go in there. We've got Fires of Pompeii, an episode that I think is just fine. I think it's just fine. Again, it's the same fucking plot as the other one. The Doctor going, I'm going to save someone, but actually being convinced to. And the person he saves is Peter Capaldi and Amy Pond in the episode as well. It's a good who's who of who's going to be who in the future. But I think as an episode, it doesn't. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put it up a star. You know, I'm thinking about it. I'm going to put it up a star. As much as I'm a bit, they have to blow Pompeii up because timelines and stuff. I kind of like that stuff. I was like, it's not an episode I always sort of go like, yeah, I'm going to rewatch this one. But I was told by, who was it who told me? I think it was Watt's mum, who used to teach Latin, told me that the names of all of the characters in the family, they're named after like the names you would have in the like Latin learning to learn Latin for kids books. You know, like, oh, you had like fucking was it Biff and Chips or something? Like, it's the Latin equivalent of those like first names you learn, and I love little details like that. So I've passed that. It might be complete bollocks, or I've remembered it wrong, but I don't know. Clara on a motorbike could be fucking anything. We've seen them on the Doctor before. Could be fucking anything. Aliens of London Part 2. No, Aliens of London. Sorry. Gas Mask Part 2. Very good. Capaldi walking around looking glum is the episode after Heaven Sent. Hellbent. I don't like it. No, I don't like it that much. I don't really care for it. It's alright. It's just very sort of... just shut up. I don't care about this plot line. It's resolving a plot line, the Clara plot line. I don't give a fuck about. So, yeah. We've got here... That might be... Crimson Aura. I don't know. Oh, Blink. Let's just wang Blink up into the fucking 5-star rank. Ah, fuck, I'm a basic bitch. Who cares? Night Terrors is absolutely perfectly fine, serviceable Doctor Who. With Amy puppets and spooky things like that. My favourite Capaldi episode, River Song goes and meets up with Capaldi. Is that shit at the bottom? Someone's got their fucking... I've just noticed their desktops on the bottom of that. Look. We've taken the screenshot. Oh dear, oh dear. Anyway, yeah. River Song meets up with the Doctor for the first time. We see River Song away from the Doctor because she does not aware that 12 is the Doctor. And that Hello Sweetie moment is, I think... Again, beautiful romance. That's such a glorious... So many good romances in Doctor Who. That long married couple romance is just beautiful. And the fact it can kind of continue and she's taken aback by it. Oh, it's just brilliant stuff. That is the Return of Dr. Mysterio. Ah, fuck you. I like Return of Dr. Mysterio. It's got some cool, spooky monster villain designs and it's about a superhero. It's a superhero story, literally. About superhero. Excuse me. And the superhero does superhero things. Wow, really glad that my plan for this was to record a much quicker thing, and it's already 2 hours 15 minutes in. Completely fucked my plans for today. Yeah, superhero thing. I really enjoy it. I think it's a romp. Doctor Who should be romps, you know, just silly romps. We've got Smile, or the other thing that was Smile, but I didn't like either of those, so that's going in there. We've got Thin Ice, no stars, fuck you. So when I came back to Doctor Who, that was an episode that put me off again with Capaldi. It's just, a child is killed, right? A child is dragged under the ice who's nicked his sonic screwdriver, a little street urchin. It's like dragged on the ice, and it's like the hands still stick up through the ice with a sonic screwdriver. The Doctor grabs a sonic screwdriver and is like, oh, I'm glad this is okay. And you're like, really? Also, the Doctor punches a racist in that episode. And as much as we all want to punch racists, I want the Doctor to be better than that. I don't want Picard to lay out a racist. I want Picard to destroy racists' ideals and undermine them to their own community and make everybody see them as the horrible bastard that they are. Don't just deck them. That's just the instinct. As you know, it's fun. Like, I'm not saying it's not fun. I just think it should be better about that. That's, I believe, Knock Knock, because there's Hercule Poirot. It's a word I can't say. And he's played by an actor I can't say, David Suchet. Hercule Poirot. David Suchet. Fuck it. I've not seen it. I'm only putting that. I've literally not seen it. I have no idea what the fuck is happening here. Just one of those ones I've just has slipped through my thing. I don't know what that is. That's Nada. So that's the 10th season. But I don't know what that episode is, so we're going to have a look-see-loo. Might be Smile. Oh, it's not Smile. We had the thing that was smiling. Thin Ice. I think Smile robots were more smiley than that, but who the fuck knows? Not Thin Ice. Knock Knock we've had. Oxygen. Oh, it's probably Extremist then, because these are still in order. Oh, that's nice. And then that'll be the other one, the Pyramid at the End of the World, Lie the Land. I don't remember Extremist having the... Oh, no, that'll be Oxygen then. Oh, yeah, no, Oxygen was shite. No, Oxygen I haven't seen. Wait, have I seen Oxygen? I don't remember Bernard on a spacesuit. No, Oxygen is... What am I thinking of? Doctor in a spacesuit. I don't know. It's the Doctor gets on a spacesuit. I don't know. Stop watching. Apparently, that's the Pyramid at the End of the World, Lie the Land. It's all right. By all right, I mean shit. Doctor regenerates, but he's pretending. It's just for trailer bullshit, and I'm assuming that's part of it as well. And it was. Because the first two parts were great, but was she in the first two parts like that? No, the first one was Extremis in the library. That was the Vatican. That was really good. That was a fun, exciting episode that I'd give 3 stars to. And then there was... Hang on, is that a Roman Centurion? Is that the Romans episode? We haven't seen the Romans episode. That might be the Romans episode. The Romans episode. We got anything here that could be the Romans episode? No, I think that's the Romans episode. The Eaters of Light, which was fine. Yeah, I don't know which part that is where she shoots the Doctor and the Doctor's like, haha, it was all a trick just to emotionally manipulate you for some fucking reason. I think that was the second one. So it would be Extremis, Pyramid at the End of the World, which I think that one is. I'm going to put it in there. And Lie of the Land. Goes into the old bottom pile. Here we've got the 2-parter finale, World Enough and Time, and the Doctor Falls. Let's call... because this is the right order. That's World Enough and Time. That was the first part of it. 1 star. And the second part... 5 stars. Right, so... I'll bring it down to 3, actually. Fuck me. So, the first part is a real slow burn... No, I've got to bring it up one, don't I? It's a real slow burn sort of... Oh, what's happening here? Ooh. And what's happening there is the thing that the BBC revealed like a year ago that John Sim's coming back. And there's a guy you're like, hey, that guy looks a lot and sounds a bit like John Sim. I wonder if that's John Sim. And then it's John Sim as the master. And you go, oh, it's John Sim. And Bill gets exploded and it's kind of spooky dark and a bit too dark to be a fun romp. I want romps with my Doctor Who. It's what I'm really realising. I want big old fun romps. And then this one is the 2 Masters, the Marty Master episode with Peter Capaldi. And it's... I just think the solution isn't good enough. The solution isn't clean enough. It's sort of... The actual plot just kind of goes... and dribbles out because we're sort of more focused on Missy's character. It's a 5-star Missy episode. It's a 5-star John Sim episode. Capaldi's giving it fucking all. I mean, there's so much stuff in there. You know what? I'm going to let the plot shenanigans falter it a little bit. That's fine. I'm going to bring that down. Up, down, up. We're going to put it up to Pig Score. Because, yeah, fuck it. Missy's story ending is perfect. That's perfect. That's a perfect character arc. And that's probably why I don't really care for the Jodie era Doctor. Because I was like, oh. But Big Finish did something interesting in the gap. Look it up. Anyway, where are we on this now? We've got Ood, and we then got Ood again. So that Ood is probably the first part of The Beast Below, which freaked me out as a fucking kid and freaks me now. There's the first part. That's going to go there. And the Ood in the Snow with Donna will be Planet of the Ood, which is just fine. We've got the first part of The Family of Blood. Excellent stuff, we've already said. Jodie looking surprised at something. Christmas. Is that the final Matt Smith episode I'm thinking about? Is that when he goes to the planet called Christmas and he's all gets old? And yeah, that'll be that one, won't it? 5 stars. 4 stars, fuck you. Yeah, that's excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. Just pure Doctor Who. He lives for 900 years on the planet. Again, it kind of undermined Capaldi's stuff quite a bit because you got the Doctor who's like, he spends 900 years and dies of old age protecting one planet. Just he's protecting this one planet from all these alien invaders, the Daleks and the Weeping Angels and the Cybermen and anything that could come along. And the Cybermen are adapting that they've made wooden versions of themselves to be able to like get through the shields and defenses that he's made. And he's constantly under siege for 900 years, and he's doing it for a planet of people that he doesn't even fucking know. And the next arc, one episode fucking later, is Clara, am I a good man? Yes! Was that like hundreds of years you spent on that planet protecting, like half your fucking life, dude? Man, my voice is going. So that's probably what undermined the Capaldi stuff for me quite a bit as well. That's, I don't know what that is. Oh, is that webs? Oh yeah, zero stars. Spidery stuff. Okay, I'll leave that one to last. That I don't recognise. That looks like an armor I'm wearing in Crimson Desert. That there is the Kablam Man, so that's getting 0 stars. It's an episode about Amazon where Amazon is the good guy and the overworked workers are the bad guys because they're lashing out. Yeah, make of that what you fucking will. That I believe is It Takes You Away, which is probably one of my favourite Jodie episodes. Was that It Takes You Away? Or was that the other one? I can't remember the names. The names are all shit. It's a parallel dimension Norwegian frog universe. Don't ask. Don't ask. And then we got Running on a Beach. That'll be that climate change one. Or no, that'll be the one with the bees. I can't remember. Shit. Oh god, we're down to exclusively Jodie. Oh, we got that one there. So that must be like Let's Kill Hitler or something. It was a fun episode. If that's Let's Kill Hitler, that's Let's Kill Hitler. Oh, we got Vincent fucking out. The last one there is Vincent the Doctor. Yeah, 5 stars, baby. Let's Kill Hitler. I mean, Rory punches Hitler in the face. Again, like, that's probably fine. The Doctor doesn't punch it in the face. I really like that episode. Fuck it. If that's Let's Kill Hitler, it's getting 5 stars. Love a sucker for that era. Fuck you. I don't know what this one is. It's not Oxygen. We've been through that. I can't place the actors because their faces are too covered. Oh, so this will probably be just the two-part, one part of the two-part, the Doctor and the time in the space fun time. Yeah, you remember the episode, the Doctor and the Fire in the space fun time? Don't know what the fuck I was thinking about this. Doing these ones last. That I've skipped that episode, that picture of Tennant. I cannot place that for fucking love nor money. I can't work out what that episode is. The way I would work out how, like, sort of what era. Oh god, I've just realised I should be scrolling down for these so you can see them. The way I work out what era of Doctor Who we're working with is Tennant's sideburns, really, and he's covering them with a fucking phone. The git. So let's. It might be the other part of the Sontaran episode, which I'm probably said was fine. That makes sense. We haven't seen the second part of that, I don't believe. Alright, let's do Midnight. This is Midnight. Midnight is a beloved episode of Doctor Who. It's an excellent little thriller. Very limited locations. Very good stuff that Doctor Who is doing. I'm giving it 2 stars. Yeah, I know. I think so much of the episode is good. And if it was not Doctor Who, it would be getting maximum points. The problem is, it very much is Doctor Who. And everyone's shit is the moral. And everyone's panicky. And I don't know, I just don't like it when Russell gets on that horse of his. Everyone's shit. I mean, it's not wrong, but like... Anyway... What do we got? What else do we have? We got. I can't place this, so I'm just gonna 0 star it. Can't place that at all. That might be Sleep No More. I don't think I've seen Sleep No More here. That was a Capaldi episode that I have not seen. Everyone says it's absolutely shit, so I don't even bother to think about. What is this? This episode is. This could be 11th Hour. He's getting the fish custard. No, because he wouldn't have the bow tie on yet. He'd be in Tennant's burnout outfit. It's not Beast Plus. That's got to be Series 1, Matt. Right? That's got to be... Fisher Ducks, Time by Angel Flesh Star we've had. Vampires of Venice we've had, I believe. Amy's Choice we've had. Hungry Earth Cold Blood we've had. Vincent Doctor we've had. Lodger we've had. Pandora Grover's Big Bang we've had. Next series, Impossible Astronaut, Day of the Moon. I think we're missing one of those, maybe. Cursed Black Spot we've had. Doctor's Wife, Rebel Flesh. Oh, we haven't even seen the Rebel... Oh, maybe these are both Rebel Flesh and the Almost People, then. I think it's probably best that we say that that's the Rebel Flesh and the... Yeah, they're the only ones that we haven't seen. Right, let's say this is Rebel Flesh and the Almost People. My lowest ranked Matt Smith episodes. I should just skip them when I'm rewatching them. I don't like them. If that's not those episodes, I do apologise, but that's what I'm thinking it is, so that's where they're going. I just don't think it's fun. I just think it's quite a bland two-part, and you're just like, oh my god, come on, fucking hurry up. Not fun for me. Not a thing I enjoy particularly. We've got Tennant in the Snow. We haven't had the next Doctor yet, so I'm going to assume that's the next Doctor. So that's going to go up to the old 5-star Baronis, because it's a great fucking episode of Doctor Who. Let's assume that this is Listen then. Not Listen, sorry. Heaven Sent, or Hellbent, whichever the first one was, where he's punching the wall and doing the infinite things. The first time I watched that episode, I remember hating it. I remember absolutely hating it. And I went, what the fuck? That was absolutely fucking shite. It made no... What? There was like a heart... Fell asleep during it and I didn't realise. I was really tired. So I kept nodding off. I hadn't realised. Anyway, 5 stars. Yeah, that's the opinion. That's the opinions of the person you've been listening to for like 2.5 hours. What else? We got Jodie in prison. And what was the Jodie in prison episode? Captain Jack came back, but it was sort of he didn't do anything, and he was like, "Watch out for the Cyberman man, the Cyberman man." What was the Jodie in prison episode? Flux. Series starts Jodie in prison. No, the series didn't. We start. Was it one of the Dalek? Oh god, yeah. There's all this fucking Dalek. Resolution of the Daleks and revolution of the Daleks and rotation of the Daleks and reevaluation of the Daleks. Yeah, they were all right. They were fine. I quite like the Dalek in Resolution. That was all right, but I don't know what episode that. So that wasn't Resolution. She wasn't arrested at the. She got arrested at the end of something, wasn't she? I can't remember now. I don't know. Fuck it. We've got this one. Bill and what Bill episode? This must be in the other part of the trilogy, which I think we've had 5 parts of now. Of we haven't had Time Heist either. I forgot about Time. One of these must be Time Heist. I didn't like Time Heist. It wasn't Bill, so we've only got this episode left. Unless that was in Time Heist. I don't think that was in Time Heist. That might be the second part. Oh, is that the Fisher King from the other part of the Lake one? I can't remember what I gave that. I'm going to give that 3 stars because I quite like that. Fuck it, I'm going to say that's that. Was that what he looked like? I don't remember the red Cylon eye. Yeah, I think that's the Fisher King. That's the other part of Under the Lake Flood. All right. Okay. Now this is starting to make sense. Let's say that is Time Heist. It was poor. I don't care for it. I'm not going to get so many high scores coming out of this. So what's this? Just Jodie looking at stuff, a skull, things. Let's have a look at it. Are they all Jodie now? No, we've got Donna and the fucking Jadoon. Well, we didn't get part 1 of Stolen Earth thingy, so maybe the Jadoon were just in that episode randomly. Yeah, well, it was mid anyway. Let's put it in the mid pile. Clara on a motorbike will be Silent the Daleks. I don't think we've had yet. We've had that. Oh no, that would have been Amy. Wait, we didn't have that. Oh my god, I've made so many mistakes. Feel free to scream out everything that I've done wrong in the comments. Have we not had a Silent Daleks? That was definitely Amy Rory, wasn't it? Maybe it was one of... Oh, maybe it was that. It's not a Dalek, is it? Maybe. Maybe that was the Silent of the Daleks. Did I say that was the Silent of the Daleks? That might have been I don't know now. Well, Clara's in it, so it's not fucking... Oh, no, Clara was in a Silent of the Daleks, but not really. Oh, well, whatever. So. First and John, no. Johnny Satalis. I can't remember what we've had now. Fuck it. Nightmare in Silver. I think we had Crimson Horror. Could be Crimson Horror. It's mid. It was in that era of... It looks like that era where it's just fine. If it's a Capaldi episode, kick it down a step. I think we've had all Capaldi's episodes. Oh, I don't know if we got the 2-part Zygons, but whatever. I don't have a fucking clue who these 2 cunts are. That isn't Rosa, so I'm just going to put it there. It might be Flux. You want to dodge Flux. That might be Flux. It also might be The Haunting of Villa Diodati, which was a great episode, but should we just guess that this is Haunting of Villa Diodati, and we'll put that up there. It might not be. Who gives a shit? That, I have no clue what that is at all. Bill... So that's got to be the other part of the Thingy trilogy. which I said one was mid, one was even, and one was shit. Were you the shit one? Did we not put the shit one out yet? Which one did... that was the shit one. The 2-star shit one, 3... So you'll be the 1-star one. You're representing that. That's probably Tsonga in that hospital ship, and there's a little cute alien thing going around, but fuck me, the episode was about nothing. They're at a fence. That's the woman who fell to earth. She's wearing Capaldi's outfit. That's a pretty fucking good episode. I wouldn't say super good, but you know, it was a pretty good episode. It's got the annoying thing where it's got like a guy who's like, hi, my lovely granddaughter, I'm definitely coming home safe with no horrible accidents happening to me, bye, and then gets killed. But yeah, I felt pretty good after that. You know, I even launched a podcast that was a very celebratory, like, yeah, let's go, which turned out to be a bit of a therapeutic hate watch. I don't know what this is. And that is, I don't think I thought that Sideman was cool, but I don't think he turned up. It went into the finale after the Haunting of Villa Diodati, but I don't think we've had the Haunting of Villa Diodati yet. It's hard to say. The Essential of the Sidemen. Yeah, so that's... Oh, we even had the Timeless Children yet? Fuck it, I might even put the Timeless Children... If I put the Timeless Children... Right, Timeless Children, and that is all fucking going in there. So there we go. The Haunting of Villa Diodati is a really cool, scary episode that's not, you know, doesn't rely on, like, jump scares or anything. It builds up tension really nicely, and then leads into 2 of the worst fucking episodes of Doctor Who that completely... I wouldn't say divided the fandom, just the whole fandom basically rejected it. Where we went, the Doctor's the most special, brilliant person of all time ever. And now I want to bring some of these down just in case they're actually part of that. So you're coming down 1. I've got to be safe. You know, if I'm not sure, I've got to clear it out. But anyway, that there is all of Doctor Who. 2 rows of no stars. 1.5 rows of 1 star, 2 and a little bit rows of 2 stars, more 3, and mostly 4 stars. I mean, I've always said that Doctor Who's strength is it is a show of mixed bags, that one day to the next you don't know what you're going to be getting. You have no idea what you're going to be getting. So this spread makes perfect sense for me. Like, this is if this was Next Generation, there'd be some season 1 episodes at the bottom and some later season ones, and then everything else would be fucking 4 stars. But like this is actually Doctor Who's DNA. The fact that it takes these big swings and misses. The fact that it goes, fuck it, we're gonna do this. Sometimes the big swings are shit and uninspired, like Flux or whatever the fuck this was. So many episodes that I've just gone, maybe that's this about 8 times. And sometimes the big swings piss me off. Hi, Thin Ice. Never seen the end of the episode. I just know he punches the guy. And then sometimes they take a big fucking massive swing and give us a god that plays music, or just an episode with 1 Dalek, or Satan. The Doctor meets and fights Satan. Are you shitting me? Like, that's in series 2. Or, you know, let's tell a story about fucking Vincent van Gogh, and let's fucking have a werewolf, or let's go to Planet of the White People. It's a Doctor Who is the mixedest mixed bag in the whole fucking wide world. And yes, obviously, by this list, there's eras that I very much like, and there's eras that I very much did not care for. And, you know, Capaldi is very much a mix. But it's all... and I think... what I really love about Doctor Who is that this list is never going to be the same for everyone. It's not going to be close. I think with games, you can have, like, the same kind of tastes, and we'll have a few differences, but I think this list for somebody else, they might have Jodie bang at the top because they thought her character was so much fun. She's a great character. I really wish they'd given her more to do. I wish they'd made her be more like Jodie Whittaker, bizarrely. But then there's also, you know, there's just some bollocks in there. Glad I'm blind. Go to Space Hospital, you fucking idiot! I could probably fix that in Theme Hospital. Anyway, so yeah, that's... and then it just magically comes back for a reason I can't remember. Yeah. That's 20 years of Doctor Who summed up in what I think you should be watching. And if you've never seen Doctor Who before, go back 2005, start watching with Christopher Eccleston. You're going to love some stuff. You are going to hate some stuff. You're definitely going to hate In the Forest of the Night if you've got taste. But it is a show unlike any other. And as much as I am absolutely heartbroken that it is in this version very much over, and with how TV is, it's probably not going to go back the way I like it. We had a bloody good run. Everything ends. Otherwise, nothing will get started. And on that note, Sorry that this was a 2-hour video. Oh god, I'm so sorry this was a 2.5-hour video. Anyway, let's put some Patreons on the screen. Look, it's their fault. They fund me. They do this. I'm going through a lot of life shit at the moment, so this has been they've been very helpful. It's been very nice to have consistent income in a world where consistent income is difficult to come by. So bless you people for watching this and supporting me. It has been an absolute joy to work for you, and I will continue to do this for as long as I possibly fucking can. Literally, if I can still make these videos when I'm 900 years old, I will be doing it. And will I be bitching about current Doctor Who? You fucking bet your cock end I will be. But again, this microphone is resting on the latest issue of Doctor Who magazine. I'm still going to be a fan of Doctor Who. I'm excited to, I've got lots more of stories. There's so much a big finish I'm not listening to. There's like fucking thousands of stories over there, one of which is the best. I read it. Not even slightly true. There's so much shit better than me there. But like, Doctor Who, you may have closed the TV door of Doctor Who for now. But open now your mind to the extended universe, to the books, to the stories, to all of the audio things and all of these magical comics and bits and pieces, and they're excellent and they're shit and they're mixed and they're wonderful, and Doctor Who will live forever. And again, this is just from Doctor 9 onwards. There were 8 of the fuckers, maybe more, before them. So there's also, several hundred Old Who episodes that once I finish watching all of Old Who, I will then review. We'll do this video all over again, but not for now. I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you very much for watching. As Stephen Moffat said, Braveheart, everyone. It's a cliffhanger. The Doctor always survives those. Till next time, ta-ra.